It's easy to stay in touch with Jewellery Maker. You can like our Facebook page and join a community of over 65,000 people. You can follow us on Twitter and tweet us your messages and opinions, send photos of your designs and enter our Wall of Fame competition. Or if you need any help or advice, you can email our friendly help team. Make sure to get involved and stay up to date with Jewellery Maker.
You've got what between your teeth? Pesto. Hannah's just stood here eating.
I'm just going now.
Do you want your...
That'd be great.
Is it your makeup bag or your lunch bag?
It's my face. My face is in that bag.
Bye, Han.
Bye.
See, with a figure like that, she looks like she never eats.
Oh gosh, I don't stop.
Do you?
Yeah.
She looks like she never eats. She's so slim and gorgeous, and the annoying thing is she's nice as well. I mean... She's just... You're right, Hannah. Oh, sorry, I'm hungry. You can leave. Bless her. Anyway, I'm traumatised, everybody. I can do a live show, but we've all had to film VTs, you know, your little, it's called a videotape, although they're not videos anymore. And you have to stand there, and you have to sit there, and you have to talk into it. Now, when I talk to you here, I can see myself, so I can see what you're seeing, and I'm all right with that. But then you have to film a VT. Basically, imagine looking into the corner of your... Shut up, you, Mike. Looking into the corner of your room, right? That told him. Looking to nobody and talk. It's ever so hard. I really struggled. Now, I'm not touching my bottom again. I'm turning the mic down because they're annoying me already, and they've only been on a minute. Anyway, hello. Happy Thursday. Hello, Emma.
Hello.
Hello, Leah.
Hello.
Hello, we've got Katie Parker. Hello, Katie. Feel like deja vu. How are we?
Fine,
She's good. And then we've got the gruesome twosome in the gallery.
Oh.
The gruesome twosome, the filster dilster who was just about to... You got caught then. You got caught then trying to play him off. And you, lovely lot. Do we want Valentine's texts in, or do we want to do something else?
Funny chat-up lines.
Funny chat-up lines. Oh, that's a good one, but they can't be rude. All the chat-up lines I think I've ever had have been rude. I think. Yeah, chat-up lines. Chat-up lines. I had the really bad one where a fella said to me once, I didn't fancy him to be fair, but he did say to me once, would you like a drink? I said I'd prefer the cash. We had a laugh about it, and I did kind of know him, so I wasn't being rude. I would never be rude, because I think it's nerve-wracking for anybody to ask anybody out or do a chat-up line, so I would never be rude. But I did know this guy, and when I said I'd pretty much prefer the cash. Oh, that was quite fun. Anyway, we do have the lovely Katie Parker. Now, Katie Parker, she may have excelled herself at the jewellery yesterday. She's excelled herself even more today. It's hot. Is it hot in here?
It is
Hannah
hot in
likes
here.
it hot, doesn't she?
She likes it hot.
Hannah likes it hot. It's official. Emma?
I'm not on it.
Don't you have to make it Antarctic, darling? Oh, she's dancing. It's lovely. Now then, we're carrying on with our Valentine makes. We are. We've got horns. I know we have, but I just can't see it. Is it there? All right. Oh, honestly. Sorry, everybody. I'm just going to ignore them, okay? Because that's generally what we do, isn't it? Now then, we do have sterling silver. We have sterling silver hearts. We have beautiful Baltic amber. We have got pink tourmaline, chrysocolla. We've got aventurine, sapphire ruby. We've got peridot. We've got, well, what haven't we got? We've got the cat that you love. Shall we start with the pussy cat? I saw a video the other day that somebody posted on Facebook of this little pussy cat having kittens, and there was another cat in the basket with it, and it was helping the other cat have kittens, and it kept like, you know when a cat does that? You know when a cat does that with its paws, and it was doing that on the other cat's side to sort of caress it and help it, and it just kept doing that as if to say you'll be alright, and it was helping the other cat have the kittens. It was so lovely. It was so lovely. Oh, Zoe! Zoe says this Valentine's Day is our 14th wedding anniversary on the 14th. That's handy, isn't it? We are spending it in Prague for a 3-night break without the kids. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You've just been to Prague, haven't you, Phil? They've just been to Prague. They didn't take the kids.
I'm going.
You're going to Prague?
For my birthday.
For your birthday? When are you going?
In March.
In March. Have you been to Prague?
I've not. My daughter went last year, but I've not been.
Emma, have you been to Prague?
Yeah, I went last year.
So it's just me and you then?
Yeah.
Me and you. Mike, did you go to Prague? Oh, it's me, you and Mike. Happy anniversary, Zoe, and have a lovely time in Prague. Now, we're known on the Late Show for naughty deals, steal deals, and lowest price ever wherever we can. Because we think, well, we haven't got many left. We think, why not? Now we are a nation of cat lovers, are we not? I think we all know somebody that's got a cat, if not more than one. However, now that's the reverse side, because on the tip of the tail you can see the 925. Okay, so that's the reverse. We're talking about a very well-made cat charm, 2.8 grams. And do you know what I like about this cat charm? Two things. It's never gone under a fiver before ever. Huzzah, result. Well, that's perfect. But also, it's not your average cat pose. It's a pouncing pose or a stretching pose, isn't it? I'll tell you what, at that price, I'm not being funny, you could actually put that on your cat's collar, couldn't you, and actually have a posh pussycat?
Yeah.
Couldn't you? For a fiver.
Oh, yeah.
I think, anyway. Oh, Mike. Sorry, everybody. Mike's doing his usual thing. So, we ought to also know what your cat's called. I met a lovely Cocker Spaniel the other day in the pub called Trevor. There's a dog near us called Neil, Chocolate Labrador. Neil's a great name, and Trevor, Trev. So if you've got a pussy kitten, what are they called? My cats were called Billy, Freddie, Lucy, Rosie, Bandit, Twiglet. I think they were the sort of cats' names we had that I can think of. Zoe just said there won't be, well, we were wondering, there won't be any further additions to my family after my trip. Thanks, Zena. We are looking forward to our mini holiday. She sounds very sure of herself there, Zoe. Julie. Hello, Julie in the Isle of Wight. Good evening, ladies. Good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening. It's like deja vu or Groundhog Day. Everyone enjoyed last night so much that we got an encore. Absolutely, that's what we thought. Julie, Julie, Julie. Now then, how many did we have, darling face? Oh, that's not going to be enough then. 51. Think about all the friends and family, friends and your family circle. Who's got a cat? They are a whisker away from selling out. Oh, a double. Oh, a double. I got a double then. I'm just a bit worried because my hands look dry and I've smothered them in hand cream. All right, thanks for the tip on how to put hand cream on, Mike. Thanks. Tracy, I have two cats and they're called Stig and FB. Stig and FB. Stig, FB. Is there a connection there that I'm missing? Is that the Stig off the off Top Gear? I wonder what FB is. My black cat is called Honey. Ah. Why did you call a black cat Honey? Just out of interest, Lorraine. I'm intrigued. Hi guys, love the show. My cat is called Toots because that's what she does if you ignore her. That's what cats do. They're proper stroppy, aren't they, sometimes, a cat? Have you got a cat?
No, I've not got a cat. I've got a dog.
Have you ever had a cat?
I had 2 cats once, but Boots and Smudge.
Oh, I had a cat called Boots and Splodge.
Oh, Boots because he had white
Yeah,
paws and
yeah.
Smudge because he had white smudge.
Yeah, my little splodgy nose. So then, what do you think though? Oh, would you like to see it at the size of a pendant? That'd be nice. Do you think cat earrings as well? I think, yeah, because it's either a stretching cat, isn't it, or because cats do that in the morning, don't they? When they just get out, when they get out their little radiator bed, or they get out their little. Now, Tony in Essex, by the way, if you're watching, my friend, have you got one of these? Because for a £5, I think you should have one because she's got a lovely, beautiful cat. Lorraine says I adopted her and her name was Honey, and she has honey-coloured eyes. Oh well, there you go, Lorraine. Don't you find that cats tend to adopt you, as opposed to the other way around? Louisa says, hello! My cat was called Millie, but then we found out she was actually a boy, so now he is called Max. Oh, well, there you go. Yes. £4.95. Could we just have an update, sweetie, on how many are left? There are 9. Oh, that's convenient, with there being 9 lives with a cat. Well, that was funny, wasn't it, everybody? Because they have 9 lives, don't they, and they always land on their feet. It's like if you drop a piece of toast or bread with butter on it, always lands butter face down. Doesn't it? Does, doesn't it? Proper annoying. Can I just have a chat with the leaves as well in my house? In my garden? I went out and did the whole front garden the other day. There wasn't a leaf in sight. Went out today. You thought I'd never been out there.
The weather was bad last night.
It was a bit windy, wasn't it?
It was on that motorway on the way home.
Oh! I was thinking about you.
Yeah, no, it was bad,
I
but
was
we
thinking
made
about-
it. It's fine.
I was worried about you driving home last night. When is it nearly spring? Well, not until the clocks go back in March. Forward, 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 forward. We're having a mild winter. The daffs are coming up. Sorry, when you finish chatting about the weather, you two. Thank you. Everybody, Mike is on top form this evening, so I'm getting that. Little on and gone here for you. 18 chances remaining. And I'm pretty certain coming up later, I've actually got a lovely coin strand of garnet, haven't I, Phil? I mean, those as a lovely bracelet. They're a beautiful shape for a bracelet, I think, in those little round coins. Would you agree, Katie, love?
Yes, I'd love them in a bracelet. Just a tiny spacer in between each one. I think I'd.
Oh, that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Use, yeah. Just
Yeah.
keep it really nice and simple, but they sit so lovely
Yeah.
against the wrist.
Yeah, she's right. That would look lovely. Actually, I brought into my first. I had to film a VT today about your jewellery making journey, and I brought all the first little suite of jewellery I made, and I've got one of my stretches with me. I should bring it on air, shouldn't I? Yeah, I might get Emma to go and get me bag out the other room, and I can show you my jewellery. 90 carats of Burmese jadeite. There are. Sorry, did you say 12 left? Oh gosh, is that all? Oh dear. £12.95 for those. They're a lovely 8mm coin. At that price, the great thing is you could actually. Do you know what I reckon? Could you do 2? Let's have a look. Do you know what? If you added some little spaces in, you could make 2 bracelets easily. Even if you added just 1 or 2 or 3 spaces in, or alternated every single one, you could easily make 2 stretchy bracelets or 2 full bracelets. In fact, if you made 2 full bracelets with a clasp that normally adds about ½ an inch to an inch, you could definitely actually make 2 full-length bracelets that were just standard as opposed to a stretchy.
Yeah, just by adding that clasp, usually it's around about an inch, isn't it?
It's about an inch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, about an inch. I thought it was, but then I thought I being a bit excessive. But yeah, yes, I might go, because the thing is, I think when us presenters talk about our jewellery that we've made, sometimes people might think, well, have you though? And I've got all my first makes I ever made in with me today. I could set them up, couldn't I? Emma? Yeah? Will you get my little supermarket carry bag in the break for me? But, you know the one that I bring me food in?
Yes.
The bag for life.
I can bring it now.
Well, no, in the break's fine. Because otherwise you might think, do you really make jewellery? Do you though? I might not do it very well, but I have a go. I'm nothing like you lot and Katie. Tracy says, Stig off Top Gear and the polite version of FB is 5 bellies because he eats a lot. Oh, he's got 5 bellies. Oh, that's hilarious, Tracy. I like that. Oh, bless you. I hope you've all got those lovely pussycat charms, because you could even put their name in them, couldn't you, with our engraver pen? That'd be great. They are really pretty, those. Really, really pretty. In fact, I'll tell you what, I've got something coming up for you that would be lovely as a spacer. How about some Peridot? How about doing a spacer of Peridot with the Jadeite as our star buy coming up at 10 to 10 today?
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. You know, those Peridots, have you got a one missing off the front of that price? I think they probably need to be at least $14.95, Phil. I'd have a check of that one. Have they sold out? They're about to. So well done, you lovely lot, well done. No, where did I... I need to get... Well, they're a bit far away. I'm struggling to reach them a bit. Let's have a look. Sorry, everybody. Oh. Oh, gosh, that's a long strand. Oh, that's a long strand. Especially when it's apatite. Oh, there you go. Look, I thought it was 47. That's just shy of half a metre. I wasn't kidding when I said it was a long strand. Wow. Oh, I tell you. I mean, again, with the Peridot, with the Citrines we've got, with the Chrysocolla we've got coming up, with the Jadeite we've just had. I mean, that mixed in with Carnelian, with pearls. It is this... It's, you know, when you see the brochures, in the holiday brochures, like in, let's say, Santorini or somewhere like that, and you've got those infinity pools that seem to go on forever, and somebody fabulous and gorgeous and toned just standing there in the pool with a cocktail. That's the vision that strand conjures up for me. You know, oh, now, hang on. That naughty mid-show not had the pad on the battery. It's got 10% and it's saying I've got low battery. Hang on. Fancy not charging the pad. Oh, the little monkeys. Oh, I tell you what. Sorry, everybody, but the battery just went, I'm a bit low. I'm a bit low. We know how it feels, don't we, Casey, love? Yeah. Yeah, can I just reiterate as well? Half a metre, well, 47 centimetres, so it's extra length, lovely clarity, perfect sea greens, the Maldivian sea greens. St Lucia, Danny and Claire that left to go on their travels, our director and producer last week on Sunday, they've just sent the most exquisite photo of them on a beautiful beach with the sun beating down, the sea of this colour. In Thailand, it looks absolutely gorgeous. We were all cursing them. We were cursing them that they were showing this beautiful picture. So $8.95. Now, to be fair, I think a 29-30 centimetre of apatite at that kind of price point would be fantastic. But to actually get it at $8.95, we're talking incredible. That swimming pool blue to beautiful light shallow sea green. They are exquisite, those. Absolutely beautiful. You've got the phosphorescence as well that you get in a Tanzanite as well, which gives you this ability to retain sunlight in the apatite as well, which is beautiful. And very pretty. We were limited on that one, I'm afraid. Very, very limited. Can I just mention as well, actually, there's less than 20 available. But can I just mention, if you ever manage to get 0.05 carats of apatite, you're doing really well. So the fact that each one of those goes up to sort of between 6x3 to 9x6 mil in an oval is huge anyway for an apatite. But that carat weight on that, nearly half a metre, I'm going to have to mention that again, 47 centimetres. I think that's going to be the longest strand of apatite we do, you know.
Absolutely. I've not seen a strand of apatite that long.
Yeah, never, especially in apatite. And I'll tell you what, John and Jana, I don't blame you checking 2 out, my loves. I really don't. That is incredible. Wow, well done on those. Now, Phil's just said, my producer, he's just said he's done something very naughty on this next deal, which I'm very grateful to him for, because... Put it this way, If you are well versed in the rarity of gemstones and you know just how rare a Charoite can be, we do have chrysocolla coming up later. We have here an incredible, genuinely incredible midweek madness opportunity. You have got this incredibly rare, incredibly beautiful gemstone of Charoite, known as the purple turquoise, from the Charoite River in Siberia, in Russia, that has things that, a combination of phenomena that certain gemstones have, like chatoyancy and a tigersite. You get that in Charoite. You also get the pearlescence that you get with a pearl, which I don't know any other gemstone that possesses pearlescence other than Charoite. But it does, so it has pearlescence. So again, mix that with pearls, and my goodness me, they work so well because you have the pearlescence of the pearls and the pearlescence within the Charoite as well. We are doing something unimaginably wonderful. Now you might be looking at that thinking, hang on, now can I just have the usual should-be price on Jewellery Maker, please? Last time this was on air, $39.95. When I say this is something incredible, this is huge. We've taken actually over a third off the price for Charoite. I'm going to show you that. Yeah, I mean, you look at me in shock there, Katie.
That's an amazing price for Charoite. I've got a cabochon in Charoite, and it cost me. It's only very, very tiny.
Well, Charoite does fetch a very high ticket price. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, that is beautiful,
isn't it? And what you get as well with Charoite is you get intrigue, you get interest. You don't actually have to add anything to Charoite. I would definitely, without question, I have never bought Charoite or the likes of chrysocolla without adding an authenticity card, because that 25p with the best 25p you spend. Beautiful strand, utter fascination, gorgeous chatoyancy, beautiful pearlescence. You've got the fascination of the Charoite itself. And $39.95 is the usual price, my lovelies, but not today. That's a late show special steal deal. I'm going to give you an idea of how many you're getting there as well. $39.95 down to $24.95. It's incredible. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40. Charoite on there. That's incredible. We have just gone bonkersville. How much each? 70p? Oh my, for a 10mm round Charoite, genuine.
Just
do you know
really
what? That's a nice idea,
Yeah.
actually. Katie's just said. Pearl knot in between. I happen to know we've got a pearl knotting workshop with Fleur on the 1st of February. I happen to know that for a fact. 1st of February. Trying to remember what day that is. Now that does elude me. I think it's a Thursday. If I've got that, can you see if I've got that right? Thursday the 1st of Feb. Yeah, pearl knotting with Fleur, if you'd like to learn how to pearl knot. One of the best, would you agree, one of the best, most cost-effective
absolutely.
Techniques to learn?
Yeah, it's an amazing technique. It's once you've learned it, it's there with you for life, and you will use it, and people will ask you to knot things for them. Those, I would knot them with black. I wouldn't want to distract from the colour.
I agree.
Yeah, I would just knot them with black thread, and they would be stunning.
Now, Zoe's just said, I adore Charoite. She said, it fits in with the purple tones Pantone have announced for this year. Ooh. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, thanks for that, Zoe, and look at that with those.
Yeah.
Aren't they wonderful, those amethyst? Can't believe that price. In fact, can you write that code down? Any chance I can get them, I will. Now then, Glenda! Hi, lovely people and crew. Please could you let Zena know that I'm posting the red zircon for herself and Mark tomorrow. All set for a good show with you tonight. I'm doing some spectacle holders and seed beads for a crafting group. All my love, Glenda. Glenda, thank you very much. Glenda messaged me, and we had the most fantastic, ridiculous deal when Mark Smith and I were on the show recently with the red zircon, and Glenda messaged me and said, can I post them to you? Which I said, now Glenda, you should be spending your pennies on yourself. Well, I said, but she said, no, I'm sending them to you. So that's very sweet of you. Thank you, darling. I'm on with Mark soon, I think. I'll try and find out when I'm on with him, and I can pass them to him then for you. But thank you so much. Right, shall we stay with Russia? Yeah? And what do you think I'm going to put in front of you? We're sticking with Russia.
Diopside.
Russian chrome diopside, yes, Leah? Oh, she looks all chuffed with herself. You had your hair done again?
Yeah.
Wow, she's got tiger stripes, zebra stripes in the back of her hair. Woo! Go on, walk past with the back of your head. It's all shaved and like a zebra. With the back of your... Well, you've got to have your... Yeah, look. Whoa! Whoa! That is... Oh.
Ready for the weekend.
Nice. She looks great. Do you know, she's one of those lovely ladies that's got such a pretty face. She can do it. Do you know one of those that you can just have no hair at all, shaved, and she still look amazing? She's got a beautiful face. Yes, you have. Don't you shake your head at me. Chrome diopside. And have you seen what we've done here? This chrome diopside is that phenomenal. We haven't done anything to it other than just a lovely rondelle shape and a fabulous polish. It doesn't want sometimes what we do this with certain gemstones and rubies and Tanzanite and high-end Tanzanites and things. Sometimes we like to give it no facets whatsoever. Because obviously facets catch the light, don't they? And they direct the light sort of shines off the gemstone. But what that does is, because that's just smooth, I refuse to use the P word because it's just got no place there. But it's smooth, so the eye just can absorb all that beauty without any distractions at all. The only thing that will distract you and confuse you and make you think, hang on a minute, how can they do that? Is that your best price? Nope. The best ever. Oh, we love you, Phil. I genuinely, when I came to Jewellery Maker, I'll never forget this. After I came from Gemporia presenting, and then I came to Jewellery Maker, knowing that again, 0.5, like 0.05 on Apatite, 0.5 carats, half a carat of chrome diopside is rare. I'll never forget, and it never fails to amaze me, that we would put 35 carats in one strand. It amazes me, it does. It really does.
Yeah. I mean, that is just so beautiful, isn't it? I actually prefer the ones that are plain. Not the P word, sorry. Uninterrupted.
Katie.
Uninterrupted.
Thank you.
Yes.
Sorry, Katie, we are banning the word plain.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's not your fault. It's our fault for putting it in the graphics, but we're banning it. We're going to have a petition that we're all going to sign.
Yeah. No, it's.
Will you sign it?
Yes, I will.
Great.
Uninterrupted beauty, because you can. It's laid bare before you, isn't it? And you can just see into it. And green's my favourite colour as well.
Yeah. Well, this is some guest designers and some people say, oh, well, this wasn't a favourite and it's been picked by. I've never changed. I can't see me ever changing from chrome diopside being my ultimate gemstone of this planet. If I were to have to live the rest of my days and choose one gemstone out of my jewellery box, it would have to be this gem, chrome diopside. Because what I love about chrome diopside as well is every time, because of where we buy from and because of how we cut the gemstone for beauty, every time you receive a Russian chrome diopside from Jewellery Maker, you get the same sensational tone of colour and the most incredible quality. What is surprising me is that actually less and less miners are mining, sadly, year on year, mining drops on chrome diopside. The time, because of the weather, is changing as well. It used to be about 10 weeks they could mine. It's down to about 6 to 8 weeks a year that they can mine at the moment. So the yield from the mines is lower as well. And that should, and does, elsewhere in the trade, it does actually drive the price higher. So the fact that we go in the opposite direction on phenomenal quality chrome diopside does confuse my little brain. It does. You want to see it with the Charoite, do you? Okay, I'd do that for you. I wouldn't have thought so, but he's trying to keep it Russian. Katie, you can give your opinion, then I shall give mine. For me, you could.
You could. For me, it would be separate.
For me, it would be separate as well.
Yeah, they both want to shine. And I think they're kind of competing against each other
I
a little
agree.
bit. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you might be with Phil. You might think, yes, I love that. I do love that. But no, Katie and I are both thinking they're both competing against each other. And that'd be like...
Like putting two superstars together.
Two superstars together. I mean, like, oh gosh, like two singing superstars as well. Like, I think who would be competing.
Things that you can't compare.
Yeah. 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 Right then, I'll tell you what we'll do. It's our Valentine make, so we're going to give you our first star buy. It has to be Valentine themed. I've got a lovely bunch of coke. It sounded like I was going to sing that, didn't it then? Oh, I haven't. I don't like coconut. I've got a beautiful sterling silver heart. I love the simplicity of this heart. I love the fact that we've set the drill hole through the side, so you've got the symmetry of the heart, but then it hangs on the side like that. We've never had this on Jewellery Maker before. So this is the first time we've ever had this beautiful heart. That could be on anything, a bookmark, a keyring, a pendant, earrings, a charm on a bracelet, it's the perfect size, wedding favours, on a choker. And again, you've got that beautiful blank, that lovely polished heart pendant, 12mm in size, perfect for writing a little love message for Valentine's. I like the hidden messages, do you, Katie? So you just have the plain sterling silver on the front, but then a little message on the reverse. Could be a little nickname.
Or even just some initials of something that's something between you and your significant other.
Significant other. That lovely hunk that was in the building last night, was that your husband?
It was.
Very handsome.
Thank you.
He's a very nice man.
He is, he's lovely.
Seems a very nice man. What's his name?
Martin.
Martin. He's a really nice man. Have you got a little nickname? Has he got you a little nickname that you can say on there? That you could put on the back of the heart?
We call each other Bab.
Bab?
Bab, yeah. We call
Yeah,
it
Bab. I did that. I like Bab.
When we send a text, it's always Bab and Kiss Kiss.
Oh, is it? Aww. Aww. Well, you could make those little gifts, couldn't you, for Valentine's? Little, you know, and again, it doesn't have to be jewellery. If you want to give something to the man in your life, or to, again, the lovely thing is about these, they're absolutely non-gender specific. Anybody can wear those. Anybody at all.
Yeah, I would I would give that to a man, but I'd pop it onto his keyring or something like that.
That's what I mean. You can have that lovely little, little bab and a couple of kisses and things, and it's just a little message between the two of you. I think it's a lovely idea. Now the thing is, we have 99 available. 927 sterling silver, polished, highly polished heart. 925 stamped for 595. Ooh, that's good, isn't it? Do you know what? Do you know what's great about that? You could actually give that to just, I'm not being rude, but to like a friend. Now, I've got some friends that are single. And I do think that Valentine's can be difficult if you're on your own.
Yeah, it can be.
Because it just highlights the fact that you're on your own and you haven't got somebody that's thinking of you like that. So actually, you could send one to your single friend. That'd be nice.
That'd be lovely. That's really kind.
Because we said we'll be buying two and hammering one of them.
Ooh,
What's one done to you then that gets a hammering and the other doesn't?
It would look lovely with some texture on it, though, wouldn't it?
Would actually, yeah. Because that's the thing, you can texture your sterling silver.
Yeah.
You can patina your sterling silver.
Patina it, give it more that vintage look.
Yeah.
Maybe stamp on one side, hammer on the other for a bit of texture.
That looked lovely, actually. Really, really lovely. Beautiful, in fact. $5.95 is all we're asking for on that as well. That's it. Now, didn't I see that later on? No, I'm talking rubbish. Sorry, I was going to say something else, but I haven't. Every single one of you that has checked out has had two each. Every single person has checked out two. Every single one of you. Just to prove the point, it is stamped 925 on the reverse, just to show you. Nice and clear, actually. What does that say? 925. I couldn't see the last bit. But anyway, 925 stamped. Debbie, Marcia, great name. Lynn, collectors, everybody coming in on that. 925, sterling silver, £5.95. Now, I'm going to ask our guest designer, because Katie is the most experienced jewellery maker in the building. What would you do with it?
I would buy one for my daughter and just pop it straight onto a chain.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know we said earlier about putting the cat's one onto a collar. I'd probably give one to my dog as well.
Would you? Well, yeah, because pets are pampered, aren't they?
Yeah, and for that price, you definitely could.
Yeah, because you love your pet, don't you?
Yeah,
so
as a charm on a bracelet. There's so many uses for it.
Well,
but I do like the earrings idea.
I like the earrings.
Yeah, you get that beautiful flash of the
and
silver.
the thing is as well, you think about weddings, like Katie's just said, that is the perfect size for a wedding charm.
Yes.
Really lovely. Not too big, not too small, just right. Marcia's just come in and had 3. Now, I'm just a bit worried because I've got every single person multi-buying and I only started with 99. That's it, I'm afraid. That is brilliant. Oh, we've got my favourite chain. In fact, I wore my 3-tone Takali chain out for a belated birthday meal. What day are we on? Tuesday night. I did. And my friend said, oh, I like that. I said, you're not having it. I said, you're not having it. I couldn't part with it. It's my favourite. We've got 16 left. It's the Takali chain, the Italian design, the Italian crafted, the Italian made Takali necklace. Now, if you know anybody because we don't have the gold plated chains very often, if you know anybody that loves sparkle, loves yellow gold, well, we've got 2 precious metals here. This beautiful, buttery, warm, silky, satiny gold that sparkles effortlessly with a ridiculous amount of sterling silver, if you don't mind me saying, 2.7 grams with a 20-inch. It's a lovely length. It's my 20 and 22 inch and 24, the lengths that I wear. I've always worn 16 and 18, but 18 probably the most. But as I've discovered those extra couple of inches, just going to a 20-inch, for me, that's the chain I wear the most now.
I always wore an 18 and now I tend to go for the 20.
Are you the same as well?
Yeah, I always. When I was younger, I wore a 16 and then it's sort of gone up to the 18. But now my choice is a 20, definitely.
And me?
Yeah.
Because, I'm just going to show you this as well, if I can just get it undone. Because I just find it feels, now I've got a high neckline on today, typically, because I'm trying to prove the point. But if I just hold that down a sec, if you've got a scoop neckline or a V neckline, which a lot of tops are like that, actually a 20-inch seems to fill the neckline perfectly,
I
doesn't
often
it?
just wear the chain on its own with
That's
nothing
what
on
I do,
it.
you see.
So that 20-inch, it like you say, it fills.
It's like when you have an 8, So if you like Katie and I, you actually just like wearing the chain, or you know someone that wears just like wearing the chain. Imagine your 18-inch with your pendant, takes you to about a 20, depending on the size of your pendant. Just a rough a rough sweeping generalisation. So if you like me and Katie, and you like just wearing your chain on its own, the 20-inch, perfect. Perfect length. And at £10.95 for gold-plated 925 sterling silver. In fact, well, I'm just going to show it you as well, because you just quickly, if I can. Oh, come here. Sorry, I've got that much hand cream. There you go. Can I just, before I go, I know they're about to sell out. Let me just show you how sparkly it is when it twists. Look at this, just really quickly. It's the sparkliest necklace that you are ever likely to own, and I have got them in the 3-tone, I've got them in silver plated, sorry, I've got it in silver, I've got it in every length in sterling silver, and I've got the 3-tone as well. It's beautiful. My friends were commenting and saying, what a great idea having a 3-tone necklace. If you've got buying for a friend that you don't know what colour. Yeah,
that's brilliant, isn't it? Yeah, I have the silver one of that chain. I love it. It's so sparkly.
It is the sparkle.
It's got a real impact. Yeah.
It is beautiful. I bought every length of Takali going. Every length. And I've got some Aquamarine. Do you know I went to join the Marines when I was 7? That's it. I made my mum take me to they used to have these little offices in Birmingham. I was 7 years old and went in and I said, I want to join the Marines. He said, we don't accept women. I said, oh.
Not 7-year-olds, just women.
No, they didn't accept women at all then, the Marines. I don't know if they do now, but certainly back in the day, 40 years ago, they did not accept women. He just said, we don't accept women. And I just sat there apparently. My mum said you still wouldn't leave because you wanted to join the Marines. Oh dear. So, Aquamarine. Beautiful, gentle, very calming. They'd look really pretty actually, mixed in with that Jadeite strand we had earlier.
They've got that softness of tone flowing through, yeah.
Mm. Oh, apparently women now can join the Royal Marines. Well, that wasn't very fair. Well, mind you, that's good progression, isn't it? Because 40 years ago, I can tell you now, they weren't accepting them because I wasn't allowed. Unless they were, and that was just the excuse they gave me. Can you imagine? I want to join the Marines, mister. Oh dear. Anyway, I'm going to ask Katie if she does as well. I love when we had the different shades of the jade, the different shades of the aquamarine and the rubies and the sapphires and things, because I just think it shows how the planet forms the gemstones.
It shows how diverse each gemstone is and how many different colour tones you can get
depending on the chemical impurities, the pressure, the location, the heat. It's fascinating, it is. And then Phil, my producer, goes and does that. He goes, well, okay, it's a birthstone as well, so it's very popular. $5.95. Now Leah's in the studio. It's your birthstone, isn't it, Leah?
Yeah.
Her birthday's in March. What date in March?
22nd.
Will you be away for your birthday?
No.
What did you say like that? No. I swear, no. As if, no, we will be having a party. Oh, great. Because I missed your last party, it wasn't very well. I walked past the cheese counter and thought about you the other day. Cheese. I need to get you some more cheese. Do you want some more cheese? I keep buying her cheese. Well, I want a cheese twice. Well, once, but 2 lots. I did buy a cheese with truffles, by the way, I'd like to point out. It was posh cheese.
That was nice.
Yeah, she liked that. $5.90. Hello, Babs. Hello, Babs there in Cumbria. Our lovely Babs is in beautiful Cumbria. Oh, actually, can I show you something to go with those in case just entice Babs? Yes, Phil is the answer to your question there. With the citrine. 83 centimetres. Do you fancy a super strand? Yeah? So, pardon? Say that again. $3.95. Nah, don't believe it. Oh my word. What do you think about that then? Oh my gosh, look at the yellow. Look how bright that yellow is.
So that's the brightest citrine I think I've seen. I'd love to see that with the Peridot.
Oh, I can do that for you, my darling. Now the Peridot, if my producer can do what he says he can do on the sheet of star buys that I have here, he's telling me that on the late show this evening you can have that 83 centimetre strand of citrine and these Peridot for less than £10. Oh yeah. 83 centimetres citrine, you've got beautiful lemon and limes there, the most vibrant lemon and lime you could wish for, nice and zesty and zingy and ta-da! And both of those strands for less than £10 on the show today. And the lovely thing is, that sunshine is going to go with every gemstone. I'm just going to show you the star buys on my star buy little T-bar here. Do we all agree it goes with the chrysocolla? Absolutely. Yeah? Of course it does, it's the sky and the sunshine. So we've got the chrysocolla. We've shown it works with the Peridot. Will it work with emeralds, rubies, sapphires? Absolutely. Will it work with the green aventurine hearts that we've got coming up at 10 to 9 as our star buy? Absolutely. Will it work with pink tourmaline on our star buys? Most definitely. Will it work with black spinel? Yeah. Will it work with carnelian? Will it work with aquamarine? Will it work with emerald? Will it work with ruby? Will it work with, gosh, any tanzanite, amethyst, amazonite, pearls, lapis lazuli? Every colour I've got will go with this. Karen just said they also have women in the Royal Marine band now too. Oh, Karen, I missed out, didn't I? Good though, isn't it, that within 40 years you can now be in the Marines? I was desperate when I was a kid. I really was. David said, I see Uncle Philly's being generous. What has happened to him? He's always generous, Uncle Phil. Aren't you? He is, David. How are you feeling, David? You all right? They have to have sold out at £3.95. He says they are. Are they very close to selling out? Very. In fact, let me show you something else to go beautifully with these, if I may. Garnet. Gorgeous, gorgeous garnet. They're bold, aren't they? 8mm rounds. Oh, just lovely. Okay, should we do those garnets next? Yeah. Oh, you got them on. Sorry, Phil. I didn't realise that. Oh, what Phil said. Would I put my producer Phil? Oh, they go nice with my top. They go nice with my top, don't they? Ooh. My birthstone. January's birthstone as well. So anybody with a birthday in January. This is yours, isn't it? Now, Phil, would you want me to put the chrome dots on with those? I think that might work. Do you, Katie, love?
Yes.
I think he might be right, you know. Not sure.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, he's right. They go lovely. Yeah. How do you fancy gorgeous garnet? Beautiful garnet. I'll tell you what, they go lovely with the tourmaline. That goes nice as well, doesn't it? For a £10 note. Can I make a suggestion? In fact, after the break, when Emma's gone and got me my lovely... where's that clock gone, by the way? The clock is broken. Who's broken the clock? Kleshner broke the clock. I don't believe that of my lovely Kleshner. I don't believe Kleshner broke the clock. It would have been an accident. She would have just knocked it off. If they'd have told me, I'd have bought a new clock in. Anyway, in the break, I'll nip and get my garnet stretchy that I made, because I made it with rose gold initially. It still looks lovely with yellow gold, but oh, I like silver with garnet. These are going nice with your beautiful pearls in your kit, won't they, Katie?
Yes, yes, pearls and garnet,
yeah.
Beautiful together.
Absolutely. So we're going to give you 8mm rounds of garnet, 270 carats for £9.95. It's incredible. Would you like to just see those on again? Because again, busy top, lots of flower leaves and things on the top, but the eye goes straight to the garnet, doesn't it? Because it's a genuine, beautiful gemstone with about a most delicious, deep red wine, fluid tone as you could wish for in a gemstone. Lovely against even a pale skin like I've got at the moment, really pale. I could even be a correction fluid. In fact, if I stood next to a correction fluid, I don't think you'd notice the difference. Yeah, we're pale skinned, aren't we? Would you class yourself as pale skinned or
Yes.
not? Yeah. Yeah. We don't mind. Don't mind. I never go for a tan because I'm normally under a brolly, factor 50 with a wetsuit on. Now I don't know whether it's my talkback or it's what's going on in there, but you keep cutting out all the time. Oh, I'm not plugged in properly. Boy, I didn't fiddle with it. What? Do you ever? I never mean to Mike, have I? And yet he keeps being mean to me. Oh, everybody, somebody text me in, if you would, on 60777. Start your text with JM Studio. If you've had any of our Carnelian strands lately, are you absolutely blown away by the quality of our Carnelian? Yeah, I've had some. They really are, aren't they?
The colour, it's juicy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's dripping in colour. The cup runneth over with colour. It's strong, it's fiery, it packs a punch, this Carnelian, it really does. And I have these beautiful emeralds coming up on the show, and that green and orange is a lovely, bright, Really lovely. In fact, those garnets would go nice with those as well, wouldn't they? In fact, I'm going to show you the garnets for those. No. Get that under a tenner. Oh, go on then. For 35 centimetre strand as well. What do you think with the garnet with the oranges? Do you like that?
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
I do.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure actually, but I do.
Yeah.
I do like that. That does go nice. But again, and I know, I'm guessing what Katie's looking at on my tea bar here. How about?
Oh yes. Oh, that is fabulous.
That is good, isn't it? Yeah. Because you could afford to do some really nice long sections between those great big nuggets, couldn't you?
Yeah. Oh, they'd be amazing. Wouldn't
Yeah.
they?
Also, this is the thing, you'd think a bright orange gemstone might not go with certain gemstones, but actually if you go down to the British Museum down in London, I think it's the National History Museum if I remember correctly, and you go in there to the Egyptian section where the mummies are, do you know the jewellery that the Egyptians used to love wearing together, the two gemstones that they adored together? Lapis lazuli and carnelian. So when you go and look at the jewellery in the Egyptian section, it's actually carnelian, lapis lazuli, and the royal blue of the lapis versus the bright orange of the carnelian, it looks sensational together. Did you show those together? Go good, great, don't they? Right then, Gertrude, I love your name, Gertrude. That's the name I think I'd choose if I could change my name, Gertrude.
I love that name. That's a
Oh, I
brilliant
love
name,
the name
isn't it?
Gertrude. Honestly, I think I would change to Gertrude if I could. I might get middle name Gertrude.
I quite like Edith myself.
Edith, Winifred, all these lovely names.
Yeah.
Nancy, I just think they're great
yeah.
names. Oh, right then, my lovelies. The good news is we have got is it brand new? Ooh, I'm not going to tell you what it is. It's going to be a lovely surprise for you, but it's our next really smashing star buy. Oh my word. Can we do this now, really? We talk about ombre all the time here on Jewellery Maker, and ombre being dark to light or light to dark. I don't think there's any ombre. I don't think it doesn't have to be light to dark or dark to light. It can be either or, can't it? It can be either or. As long as it goes from one colourway to the...
Yeah, it's a graduation of shade, isn't it?
So light to dark, orange
to
or
light,
dark
yeah.
to light. Yeah, okay, so it can go either way. Thank you for that clarification. I thought that was the case, I wasn't quite sure. I have got here a perfectly sized cross pendant with an ombre design of amber, of Baltic amber in sterling silver. It is, and we go dark to light, it is perfection. Slightly curved. And what I mean is it's slightly, you can see there if I hold it, it's slightly curved on the back to give it the most beautiful design, 95 clearly stamped. And then as we go from these lovely deep dark cherry ambers in the Baltic, and then we go all the way through, down through the cognac, into the lighter tones, the honey tones, the lemon tones, and those beautiful tones there. How glorious. Now we've not had this cross on Jewellery Maker ever. Isn't it lovely to see that? I mean, can you imagine how long that's taken to find and match those Baltic ambers so perfectly?
To colour graduate that, it's
clever,
it's
isn't it?
perfectly done.
Yeah.
It's almost seamless, even though they are different coloured gemstones. It's almost seamless in the way that it flows down the.
Yeah, because sometimes when you know it's a really good quality ombre, so that it doesn't look as if it's blocky, and it's like a step by step. It's that ombre has got that gentle fusion of dark to light.
Yeah, because you do get pieces where it is, you can see that definite
Yeah,
colour
I don't like the
difference.
segmentation. I like it like that when it's seamless.
A proper ombre.
Yeah. Now, do you know how amber gets its different colours? You do, Mike? Go on then. He's talking rubbish, no. Sorry, darling. So basically, it's very simple. The deeper you are in the ground, the darker the amber. You didn't say that though, did you, lovely? Completely different description, darling. Anyway, so the deeper in the ground is where, so that would be deep, and then it could be getting higher and higher and higher. So the closest to the Earth's surface would be your beautiful lemons. Again, because it is originally a fossilised tree resin, it's been fossilised over a minimum of 44 million years, possibly anything up to 175 million years. There's no weight. So those could be the most lovely earrings. Wow, that's not what we agreed, was it? Oh, well done, darling. Brilliant. It's gone even naughtier than we agreed on the prices today. But yet you can, and I'll tell you what I've noticed is, when I have seen people wearing Baltic amber, it tends to generally be earrings.
Yeah.
Have you noticed that?
Most people go for the earrings.
Yeah,
because the pieces, the pendant pieces that you see in boutiques are very, very expensive.
Yeah. I think those are very flattering indeed. We do have a Baltic amber weekend coming up this Saturday and Sunday, with brand new designs. Very exciting. I'm going to be kickstarting the Amber Weekend with you on Monday morning at 8 o'clock, Saturday morning at 8 o'clock, and Sunday morning. Very excited about that. The amber that we've got coming up. Now, Annette's got them. Janet, Susan, Collector, Linda, Collector, Angie, Collector again in Merseyside and in Worcestershire, Collector in Hampshire, Sarah in London, Tina in Chester are trying to get it in their baskets as well. We only started, that is a 1 of 99 designs only, pieces only in that design. That's it, that's all we made. And this is to get you all ready for the weekend. I mean, imagine just doing a beautiful necklace or bracelet out of the citrine we've just had. And then, because that's citrine, or a mixture actually of the citrine and the carnelian.
Yeah.
And then have that ombre. But for me, those would just be sterling silver earrings, poof, like that. I'd buy 2. And even with because sterling silver shepherd hooks on our website, I don't know if we've got any left. There were £1.95. I bought some before Christmas for a pair. We'll have a quick look and see if we've got any. So if you think that, times that by 2, what's that, £25.90 plus £1.95. You could easily make that for less than £30 for a pair of stunning Baltic amber in that ombre design. Anne Cynthia in the Tiny Way says, Zena, the garnets would go lovely with the cross. Enjoying your show from Anne Cynthia in Sunderland. Shall I show you? Good idea, actually, Anne. Shall I show you? Anytime you want to see anything together, do ask, because I'm happy to show it. It's not a problem as long as we've got time. Do you know what? I wouldn't have thought of that at all, Anne.
But it kind of continues that ombre because it's going into the dark, isn't it?
Isn't that lovely?
That's brilliant design.
Really lovely, and I would never have put those together. And yet, yeah, absolutely, Anne. What a great call that was. Have you managed to get them, Anne? No, but Susan in Cumbria has. That's a really lovely idea. But yet you could add those to the pendant or make it into earrings if you wanted to. But as the light shines through those, they would look lovely as earrings. They really, really would. And I love that ombre design. Brand new, sneaky feeling they'll sell out on the show today. Especially at that price point, Kim. So Phil, even. Just changed him into a lady. Sorry, Phil. He does live with Kim, so it's not that, it's not the worst thing I could have said to him. Anyway, join us after the break. We've got a fantastic kit and a brilliant demo.
At Jewellery Maker, we are always looking at ways to provide you with a fantastic shopping experience. With this in mind, we'd like to welcome you to our new pre-order option. Selected items throughout the day will be put on display and made available for pre-order. When the presenter informs you that the pre-order service is available on an item, this is your chance to pop it into your online basket or speak to one of our brilliant call centre team members and be one of the first to secure your purchase.
Here at Jewellery Maker, we love seeing your jewellery creations, learning about your inspiration and reading your blogs. If you write your own craft or jewellery blog, then we'd love to hear from you. Simply tweet us at jewellery_maker UK with your blog link and we'll be in touch.
Did you know that if you go to JewelleryMaker.com and sign up to our mailing list, then you'll receive 10% off your first order with us. We'll also keep you updated with special offers, themed shows, program guides and Jewellery Maker tutorials. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Hola! Hola! We have got for you a beautiful, on the tassels. Mwah! I'd buy the strand for the tassels. Is that bad that you buy a strand for the tassels? What are you scoffing? You just put some chocolate in your mouth. Good girl. So we have some beautiful pink tourmaline here. Gorgeous gemstone. And usually we would bring you all the colours of tourmaline. But actually what we've done here is bought you a natural strand of pink tourmaline. But all tourmalines, instead of having all the colours of the tourmaline, we've just gone for the pink. Now, some of us would love to wear pink sapphire all the time, but we just can't quite stretch to the price of a pink sapphire. Be honest. If you saw somebody wearing a necklace with those, what would your first... Honestly, what would your first thought be? Would you be pink sapphire, pink tourmaline? Honestly, what do you think, Katie?
When you picked it up, I thought pink sapphire.
I'll be honest, I did initially. Yeah. I did. They are stunning, aren't they? Really lovely, bright pink. And that old legend, I love the legend and the story behind tourmaline that the ruby doesn't possess. The idea, according to the Egyptians, is that on its long journey up from the centre of the earth, it passed over a rainbow during its formation. And it took on all the colours of the rainbow. And that's why you get such a mixture of incomparable colour with tourmaline. Mike, this were the Egyptians. They don't necessarily have the knowledge that we have today of rainbow. Oh, for goodness sake, I'll give up. Anyway, everybody, I do apologise, but I'm just having to put up with the usual drivel that we get here in the studio from the gallery. You have a maturity of pink there. You have there's a brightness, but there's a maturity to it. Does that make sense, Katie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. And actually, when you think that no two tourmalines are the same, to actually match a strand of the same colour of tourmaline that well, when no two are the same, that actually makes the job even harder. So at least if you've got a gemstone that is identical, it's easier to match, isn't it? But imagine having a gemstone that boasts that no two are the same, and then some poor soul in our matching, colour matching team and size matching and quality matching has got to try and make an entire strand identical. That's really difficult.
That's very hard work.
Very hard work. And I do think, myself included, we do take a lot of this effort that's put into our strands and matching for granted because we're so used to it. So the more used to something you get, the more blasé you get. It's human nature, we can't help it. But we really shouldn't get used to it. And to get a high-grade pink tourmaline, brand new strand, as beautiful as that, and we are talking, as you can quite clearly see, a very high-end pink tourmaline strand, $17.95. Now, those of you that have got it in your baskets, I understand we've got some collectors straight in on these. on these pink tourmalines, and I'm not surprised in the slightest. Very much a collector's strand, without question. For those of you wondering about how hard it is, how often can you wear the jewellery, it's super hard, 7.5 on the most hardness scale. So that means you can enjoy wearing that as a bracelet or any weather that's potentially going to get knots. So that's excellent wearing qualities. And it is beautiful. It's got a lovely dichroism to it as well. So depending on how you look at the gemstone, depending how you turn the gemstone, will depend upon the depth of the colour that you see. And that's what dichroism is. It's beautiful. The collector that has come straight in and got those, I don't blame you at all. And do you know why? It's a lovely gift for Valentine's. Not just because it's the pink that we associate with Valentine's, the pink, the black, the reds. It's also, if you are in love with somebody, then hopefully they're your friend as well. Hopefully your best friend. And this is, Tourmaline is known to be and said to be and recognised in the industry, in the gemstone world, as the gemstone of friendship. And it's said to give to the wearer of Tourmaline, it's said to give you a very firm and long-lasting relationship with the person that you give the jewellery to. So again, that sentiment behind making Valentine's jewellery for a loved one or a friend or a partner or a husband or a wife, the choice of Tourmaline couldn't be more perfect for Valentine's. Really couldn't. Hence why we've made it a star bar. But we thought if it is the person that you love for Valentine's, we're going to have to give you the best grade of pink tourmaline I think we've had today on Jewellery Maker, and I think we've done that without question. I'd class that as a pinnacle strand of pink tourmaline. It's beautiful, isn't it?
It's stunning.
Really, really is stunning. Well done, everybody. Well done. Gorgeous tone. Right then, now I saw this today and I said, oh my goodness me, this is perfect. Now, Fleur Hastings, if you're watching, and Laura, rather partial to a shark's fin or a horn of a unicorn or a rhinoceros. Who else has got a horn? Or a shark's tooth or shark's fin, but in turquoise. Now these, I believe, are going to go super quick, because that, again, I think these are brilliant for gents makes as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Just on some leather cord. Fantastic.
Yeah, leather cord, simple as that, on a bracelet, on a choke, you know, around the sort of nape of the neckline. Yeah. That for surfer dudes, teenagers, any age, non-gender specific, anybody's going to wear. Or you could go anyway, it's back. So yes, sharks. You could have horn, the horn of plenty. Shark fin. I mean, Kim, our producer, before she's married, is she going to tell you your name, by the way? Oh, I could have, yeah. Not all women take the man's name, actually. She really wants your surname? I don't think she does. But her surname is Horn. Kimberly Horn, our producer. So you might have a surname that is like our producer, Kimberly Horn. But this is a 5-carat, super cool turquoise pendant. It's just lovely. Now I'm going to ask our guest designer, the lovely Katie Parker. Turquoise. As soon as you think turquoise, you think expensive.
Yes, absolutely.
You do, don't you?
Yeah.
Like pearls?
Yeah.
So I don't mean to put you on the spot. She has no idea where we're going on price. Honestly, what would you guess we might go to? Oh. Turquoise, genuine.
Turquoise. About $19.95.
$19.95. That's, you know, I think that's a good price.
For, you know, it's carved and everything.
Yeah,
so, yeah,
I think that's a good price, $19.95.
Yeah.
How about a quarter of that? Honestly, what do you reckon?
I would definitely go with one of Laura's sharks.
One of Laura, because Laura makes most fantastic shark designs out of copper sheet and things, doesn't she?
Using that as the fin at the top, brilliant.
I mean, if you got the Takali chain earlier that we did for $10.95, and then you added that in, I mean, that I said we're going to have this as a presenter's pick. It's just so good. We didn't have a huge number though, did we? Oh, we only had 65 available. Everybody's checking out 2 each, and why not? I've got gents and ladies coming in there. Yeah, every single person so far has had a multi-buy, and of course they're turquoise, so every single one is going to be unique. And they're just great. Just great whether you pop them on a torque necklace, a leather cord, have them on a bracelet, a charm, earrings. They are superb. Lovely size. I love those. But yeah, it is so easy to make that into something simple, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
They are, in fact, those of you that, somebody's checked out 4 in Bristol, aren't you, Pauline? 4, I think they're going to sell out. They've got to sell out, and we've priced those to sell. I think if you sold those, if you sell your jewellery and you had, you did a craft store sort of coming up towards the summer months and things, I think that'd be a very popular holiday piece of jewellery.
Yeah, definitely. I've kind of got an idea about maybe a long earring. Just, you know, when people have odd earrings.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So mixed with some chain, sort of that on a length of chain and then other length of chain with it. And kind of like long on one side, and then I just did maybe something a bit small on the other side.
Great. I've just remembered. I forgot me wellies, didn't I? Oh, you were supposed to remind me the wellies.
I remembered this one. I thought it'll be all right. Lee's reminding her.
I was supposed to bring me new funky floral wellies in. I forgot. I've got me new odd socks on. You forgot. I don't know why the summer holiday reminded me of me wellies, but I meant to bring you my wellies, didn't I? Sorry. Do I splash in puddles with my wellies? No, I don't. Have you seen my wellies? Beautiful. I'd avoid a puddle in my new wellies. Now, for the gemstone that is the master of the disguise, be honest, would you honestly think, if you saw that on somebody's neckline, you go, oh, they've got a nice bright strand of turquoise. But it's the master of disguise, it is, because it's actually blue magnesite, but it's dyed to look like turquoise. Which is a bit naughty, really. But the thing is, it's like when people buy, what do you call it when somebody buys a really expensive designer handbag, and then they get the pretend ones. What they call, like a fake, isn't it?
Yeah.
But this isn't a fake gemstone. It's still a genuine gemstone. It just happens to have been dyed the same colour and have the same look of a turquoise. But the bonus is, like those fake handbags and things, it's a fraction of the price, but it's not fake. It's still a genuine gemstone. Do you want to see it with that, with the turquoise? And let's see how close they do look together. I don't know, I haven't shown them together, so I don't know whether they do look well together. Oh yeah, look at that. See, what do you think? You could do that as the design together. See? Look at that, that'd look great, wouldn't it?
That looks great together.
It is, isn't it? You can see why people confuse blue magnesite with turquoise, can't you? Yeah? Ever so slightly different, but not much. $5.90. Hang on, wasn't the turquoise? What did you go to? $4.95. So we're talking. Gosh, you see that? I mean, that turquoise was a great price on that beautiful horn there pendant at $4.95. But that entire 38cm strand of the blue magnesite, which looks very similar, $5.95. That just shows you the kind of difference in price. And that turquoise there is priced very, very conservatively indeed. Very naughty. Incredible, incredible, wonderful deal. Well done, Phil. Really well done. Well done. Scott thought we'd give you a few little sneaky treats there. I'm just going to mosey on over to my lovely guest designer. Not seen her for ages.
No, it's been a while.
Ages. It's been hours. Hasn't it, Flower? Oh, hi. Did I not wait for you? Did I just go? What's wrong with me today? Do you know what it is? It's because I've had to film a VT and I'm traumatised. It is. I hate filming VTs. I get really... You should see the outtakes. I said to Callum that Phil... Oh, there's a bucket here. I've kicked the bucket. Hang on. I said to Callum, you should film the outtakes, is what you should film.
Yeah.
Honestly, today. I didn't put Leah, you're not supposed to put sweets on the desk, are you, missus? Now, what's going on with you? Mike, have I done something to upset you today? Can you hear him? Didn't he give me a hard time?
He is a bit, isn't he?
Flipping heck.
Hello.
Hello. I've got it off. Oh, it's right. Shall we give you the most? I'm going to need you to slide it on over there, please, Leah. We've spoilt you with the. You were spoiling. I'd like to
I've
just
been very spoilt this week.
You haven't.
Yeah.
This is one kit. More pearls than you could possibly wish for. We are talking about a metre of lavender freshwater cultured pearls, and they're absolutely stunning, and a metre of the 925 sterling silver chain with the white freshwater cultured pearls as well. Now the lavender pearls, those tones of those lavenders are absolutely natural.
Wow.
Isn't that incredible?
Amazing. Absolutely beautiful.
And you, young lady, were raving on to us about the fact that, oh my word, it's 2 1 metre lengths.
Yes.
Yesterday you were talking to us about this wonderful lavender wire, weren't you?
Yeah, oh, the lavender wire would be beautiful. Have you discovered it yet?
Nope.
No?
Nope, not seen it yet. Still not seen it.
Someone send you a picture.
Yes, please do, because we would love to see that. Now, we have here, as I say, these incredible lavender pearls, and they really are. It's difficult to describe them as pure lavender because of that natural iridescence and that pearlescence. You're actually getting quite a myriad of tones of colour, aren't you?
There's beautiful tones in there.
Peaches, lavenders, almost goldy tones, and
got
pinks
almost
and
silvers.
yeah,
and
and just incredible. Nice size as well. I mean, we're talking on these. They are natural and they fluctuate slightly with it being a natural pearl formed in a mollusk. But the smallest one on there is 9 by 8 mil, and they go up to an 11 by 9 mil. And I love these because you can instantly see that they are completely organic and genuine and natural, can't you?
Yeah, I prefer a pearl that does look like an organic pearl rather than a perfect
I'm with you, actually.
round. Yeah.
I'm exactly the same.
Yeah.
Whilst I appreciate the difficulty in a mollusk actually producing a perfectly round, flawless pearl, and I get that, wearability-wise, I would opt for one of these, and the colours every time.
Yeah, yeah, oh yes,
Yeah,
definitely.
I do. I feel like I can. I'd like to apologise though, because I'm showing as much as I can there. Can I show you what I'm hiding? I'm hiding more than I'm showing. That's the that's the difficulty with trying to show you 2 meters, 2 1-length meters of beautiful lavender pearls. Good news is, because they're all from this same harvest as well, which is very important. The idea is, if you do want to make a really big statement, big necklace, gorgeous, really full-on design, if you can get the pearls all from the same harvest and all matching, that's the best thing to do, because that's what people suggest if you're trying to make that really dramatic piece of jewellery. Or perhaps you're making a bridal commission piece and you've got all the bridesmaids.
Yeah, it's very, very hard to match pearls on buying the next
on that scale.
It
exactly.
might not be the same batch that came in.
And some people, I mean, my friend had 5 bridesmaids. My other friend in the family had 7 bridesmaids. That's a lot of pearls for the bridesmaids to create jewellery. In fact, can we, I think that's hidden behind your other piece of jewellery, which I'm a bit scared about. Not scared, but worried. When I say that Katie's made a beautiful big statement piece, she really has, and she's got the lovely thing is when you get this many pearls is you're not restricted to the design or the vision of the design.
No, I decided to kind of go all out on that one. Yeah.
Yeah, and that is just gorgeous. I mean, if you saw that in a jeweller's window, you'd be talking hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Also, as well as those incredible pearls, I'm just going to show you here. We've got an entire metre of this chain with these pearls.
Again, you cannot fail, even if you are a beginner to jewellery making. If you've never made a piece of jewellery before, Claire McDonald was here today with some ladies being introduced to the Introduction to Jewellery Making workshop. They'd had a lovely day. They made some beautiful pieces. The second you can open and close a jump ring, add a clasp, or do a round, a simple or wrap loop, you can create this into earrings, bracelets, necklaces, simple techniques. Toria just said, looking lovely ladies, what a lovely message, thank you. Beautiful shapes to the pearls, lovely jewellery as always, Katie.
Oh, thank you, Toria.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it? Right then, so 1 metre of these pearls on the sterling silver chain, 2 1 metre lengths of natural lavender pearls, natural sizable lavender pearls as well. And you're going to get all of that for $49.95. That's a £50 well spent.
Wow.
Now, if you're one of our lucky runners-up on the Wall of Fame, you will have been allocated £50 to your credit account. If you're a winner, then that's £100 credit to your account, and that gets awarded every week. So we must have some people out there that haven't yet spent their the credits to their account. That's what I would do if I won a Wall of Fame or became the runner-up. I would treat myself to things that I wouldn't normally treat myself to.
Yeah, I definitely, because before I actually joined as a guest designer, I did win the Wall of Fame.
Did you?
So much fun. And
what, the £100 credit?
100, but yeah.
Did you? I did twice.
Yes. But it's so much fun spending that on them kits that are usually just out of your price range. And getting that different kind of things that you don't normally get. Yeah.
So why don't you check that out? What are you going to teach us, lovely girl?
I'm going to show you the big necklace. It's really, really quite simple.
Okay, great.
But I did want to I kind of grabbed them and twisted them to start with, and thought, well, lots of people do that, and I thought, what can we do that's a bit different? So what I've done is the necklace at the back is just plain, just pearls with spacers.
Okay.
And then what I've done is I've made this chain.
Oh, I see.
Okay. So it's just loops.
Like loops, isn't it?
Loops and loops of pearls. Okay.
Can I just mention, hoops this year, 2018, are said to be massive. Just thought I'd throw that in there.
I didn't know that.
Yes, apparently.
Now I do. Okay. So I'm just going to show you how to make the links, and then we're just going to link it all together, and it's really, really simple.
Great.
And then what I've done is I've actually threaded another necklace through it.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll just pop that out of the way for a second. Okay. So we're going to work with 9 of the pearls.
Yep.
Okay. And a length of it's just your basic standard beading thread.
So if you spend $4.95 with Jewellery Maker and you're brand new to us, you get sent a welcome pack. And in the welcome pack, you get a threading pack, and it will include a beading thread.
Yeah.
So that's what you use.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm just going to
threads on those pearls brilliantly, doesn't it?
Yeah, and you can get your thread through twice as well, which
brilliant.
I'll be showing you in a second.
Okay.
So, sorry, I should have pre-threaded these bits. So we need to get 9 pearls on, and I'm putting a spacer in between each, but not at the very beginning. Sorry, not at the very beginning there. So just keep threading these on.
I can't believe how easy those go on, those pearls.
Yeah, they go on really easy. I was thinking, gosh, I'm going to have to go through twice on some of them. Am I going to have to ream them? But no. There's loads and loads of room there.
Well, they're a good sized pearl, aren't they?
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
So just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and last one.
Yep. Okay.
Last spacer and last pearl. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to make that into a loop.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to want to join it onto here.
Right.
Okay, so I'm just going to pop that there in case I forget to join it on, but remind me if I don't. Yeah. Whenever you're doing any make with loops and joining together, you always
put it there because you do
I've
forget.
joined it and I've not popped it together. So, and crimp beads, which are just in your basic finding kit.
Again, that comes in the welcome pack if you're new to Jewellery Maker.
And we'll be using a crimp cover, and they come in your basic packs as
Yep.
well. Okay, so we're going to pop our crimp cover onto one side and then pass it back through. See, I nearly did it.
You still nearly did it again then, didn't you?
Don't forget to go through this loop.
Yep.
Okay, so back through there and pull tight, not too tight to start with because we want to go through one pearl at each side.
Yeah.
2. So crossing them over. So that one comes through that pearl and this one comes through this pearl. And then all you're going to do is pull that together.
Yep.
So that's our loop formed.
Okay.
And then all we need to do is crimp or just squish because we're going to pop a crimp cover over. So I'm going to crimp it. I'm not the best crimper in the world and I've lost my posh crimpers somewhere.
Oh.
So we're going to crimp it down.
Yeah.
And that causes like a little groove in it, and then what you need to do is crimp it. It's not quite grabbed. Crimp it together, give it a good squish.
Good little workout, isn't it?
It is. And then squish your crimp together and give it a really good squish. And there we go. Okay.
Yep.
So, and then we're just going to pop our crimp cover over and get our chain nose pliers and just really gently just nibble those together. I always say nibble, I don't know why I say
I like the word nibble.
nibble. Yeah, but don't just give it one big squish.
Yeah.
Sort of work around it and make that round. So that's added your next bead really, so that it's a bit more flowing, so we haven't just got a crimp. Okay, so we can lose these little bits of thread, like so. Okay.
It's a lovely idea for a design.
Yeah, I just thought I just wanted to use them all together because they look so beautiful.
They do.
When you kind of pick them up and they're all draped and they
Yeah.
look so beautiful. So just making sure we've pulled everything on. This is just straight threading.
Yeah.
So, and all I'm going to do is fasten it to one of these at this side.
Okay.
So, and all we do by doing that is just take that off there. Another crimp bead.
Yeah.
It's really, really back to basics.
Brilliant.
Beading.
Well, we get new customers every day,
Yeah.
so we all need to start somewhere.
Yeah, so it's just adding a crimp bead.
Yeah.
And then we're going through that last loop.
Yeah.
There, back through the crimp bead and through the next pearl. Okay, and then making sure everything's pulled nicely together, making sure you've got no gaps around because sometimes you're concentrating so much on this side, you kind of forget about
to make sure they're all nestled down.
Yeah, so, and then pulling that all together, so everything's pulled together. We're just going to really quickly crimp that one down, so I'll just give that one a squish. And another crimp cover.
Okay.
So crimp cover's just sat in there. What I do is I try and hold it so it's just sat on my finger.
Yep.
And then using your pliers just to work it together. Just the same as we've just done. Okay, so that's the basic necklace part of it. All done.
Lovely.
So you can go with as many loops as you want at the
absolutely,
bottom. Yeah. And then all you're going to do is thread up another necklace. Like so.
Yep.
Okay. Bet you're glad I'm not going to make you watch me thread all those.
Well, I just think how quickly you guys thread. I'm so slow threading beads on at home.
It used to take me ages. So all we're going to do is going to go in and out of these loops. Okay.
Okay.
So we're going to go down this one, up the next, give it a pull through, down this one, so down through this one, around and up the next. Pulling that through, and what I've done at the moment, these have just got crimps just squished on the ends, just so that we don't lose everything. Yeah. Okay, down the next one, and up, and down through the next one. Okay, so that's going to bring all this together and make it a bit more. Yeah. So it just kind of fills all them gaps and makes it a little bit different than just your normal twist. And then all I did was twisted this around underneath the rest of the necklace a couple of times at each side. Yeah. Yeah, so moving it down, and then all I did was join it together there with another crimp. And I made it long enough. This one's a bit shorter for demonstration, but I made it long enough on that one just to pop straight over your head.
And what sort of clasp do you put on that?
There's no clasp. It's just joined. Everything's joined
just
together.
knotted.
Yeah. So this
brilliant.
this one I've made now is a little bit shorter, but that one will just go
Straight
straight
over
over your
the
head. Yep.
Beautiful.
No clasp, super easy.
And that could be an absolute beginner, somebody that has never made a piece of jewellery before. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's just your really basic crimping, popping crimp covers on and beading thread.
But isn't it brilliant that you could make a piece of jewellery like that as your very first piece of jewellery? Right then, Katie, thank you so much, my lovely girl. We are going to stay next to you if you don't mind.
I don't mind at all.
Just save me moving my chair over there. Oh, the clock is in. That means one of two things. It either means we're bringing something ridiculously naughty to you now, or we're going to do 1 minute wonders. 1 minute wonders! Do you know what we do with a 1 minute wonder? What do you reckon?
1 minute?
Yeah, but what?
Minute to win it.
Yeah? So what we're going to do now is, every minute, we're going to bring you a deal. You've got to get them quick. Because they're going to be really naughty, aren't they, Phil? Oh, yeah. So should we get started? I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll start with something that, because you might not have been able to stretch the kit. If you couldn't, or if you did get the kit and you want to add to it... Ooh. We are giving these away, if you don't mind me saying. Right, might get the clock in, darling. The code is IAGP04. The price for them is $5.95, which is beautiful. Can I just mention as well, they are genuine, of course. I just want to show you with the prettiest Tanzanite coming up for you, and I just think if you dare to put anything with Tanzanite, I generally set it on its own, but if you would like to put something with it, I can recommend that a complementary tone of gemstone with those gorgeous peach lavender tone pearls would be perfect. We've already got, that's one of those things, again, as I said, sorry if you were just sitting there thinking, oh, I'm going to have a cup of tea. I have no idea what time it is because I've got a clock. So no idea. I don't even know what hour I'm in. It's very hard being on telly without a clock, actually. It's very difficult. Does that clock work over there? No, I don't suppose that works either. It's so hard. What time is it then? Which hour? 7. Okay. $5.95. Well, look at those.
I know they work so well with the kit.
Is that working? Would you mind if I have that over there, just to give me an idea where I am? Thank you. Right then. Now these are beautiful. We've got a super length strand of tiger's eye. Maple tiger's eye, which has got some beautiful additional tones within the tiger's eye. 86 centimetres, and it's the best price. Oh no, no, no.
I love how angular they are. You know, nuggets are normally a bit more rounded. They're really angular and beautiful.
I know, but £1.95. I mean, you can't buy a bag of sweets for that in the cinema. I'll tell you now, you can't buy a coffee in the cinema for that price either. I don't think you can buy anything in the cinema for that, can you?
No, there's no way you can buy anything for that.
Not a drink, not an ice cream, not a coffee, not a hot dog, not a bag of sweets.
Couple of sweets.
Yeah, maybe the pick and mix.
Maybe the pick and mix with with 2 sweets in it, but that's about it. Unbelievable. And do you know what? We don't restrict you on that either. I'm just having a look here. Collectors in Greater Manchester had 3, Morags had 2, Debs had 2 in Merseyside, loads of you having 1 each as well. That's actually just pained me.
Mine.
Matches your hair, lovely.
It does.
Oh, can you imagine it with them? Oh, got to do those Keshis, Phil. Oh no, I'll show those in a minute. We've got the most fantastic gold Keshis to go with those maple tiger's eye. We seem to have gone into a let's not give you anything for more than a £5 mode. 55 carats of rose gold pyrite, rose gold coloured pyrite. If you love your check fire polished beads, I think this is Mother Nature's alternative.
Yeah. if you wanted to do this design and use those as the spacers,
Yeah, with
great.
those pearls in that kit that
Yeah.
you just had, Katie. Let me show you.
Yeah, and instead of the silver crimp bead, you would use a rose gold crimp bead.
Yeah. So that design that Katie's just shown you in the demo, instead of going with the silver, you could add those and stick with genuine gemstones and give that metallic luster with the pyrite and all that luster that you get, and adding that super sparkle with those rose gold colour pyrite. $4.95. You only got 15 seconds to get those checked out. So Charlotte, Hannah, Deb, Elle, Joe, Lynn, collectors, these are the ones where you've got to check out super, super quick indeed. You really do have to be fast on these 1 minute deals, because they're on and they are gone. Tell you what, they go lovely with the tiger's eye that we've just had as well. See, look. See, that would go lovely as well. That is lovely. Let me show you something else that goes. Everything, I think, goes with those rose gold colour pyrite. Now that's rather lovely as well. Oh my word, we are taking Tanzanite as good as that. That gorgeous Tanzanite to less than a £10 note. This is brilliant, isn't it? I mean, I know I've started becoming obsessed with putting things together, but I just think I've certainly got into a rut of always putting metallic spacers.
It's good to just have a bit of a play with lots of different colours.
Yeah, because anytime you can get any sort of pink gemstone to complement a Tanzanite, it will bring out the pink that is embedded within the Tanzanite naturally anyway, and just enhance it. There are only 9, did you say 10 left, sorry? 10 chances left on those Tanzanites. So if you'd like them in Georgia Mona, collector in the tiny wear, linen Chanel, the collector's coming into the mix. I'm actually way over allocated. $8.90. Sorry to look at I was looking at the Mona's got them in Georgia. Well done. Collector's coming in on those. Charlotte, they are about to sell out, and those are going to lovely with those pearls that we had earlier as well.
Yes. Yeah.
Lovely. Wow. Okay, we've got some sparkling white topaz, which again go brilliant with those Tanzanites. It's just topaz. What we get with topaz is, we're just talking about sparkle. Sparkle, sparkle, sparkle. So if you would like something to go with that Tanzanite that doesn't go against the colour, but gives you a colour block, but with a neutral.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not competing against it, but it's adding to it. Yeah,
exactly. It's enhancing it as opposed to trying to compete, and it's just beautiful. White sparkling topaz, and what you get is this sort of glacial style, and this. If you just get a little board so you can see the sharp contrast of the white. That clear, that sharp sort of chandelier crystal type design of like you would have a clear Swarovski crystal, but Mother Nature's alternative again, because a lot of us, myself included, just adore genuine gemstones. There's something so...
Yeah, it's special, isn't it?
Well, they're alive, I think.
Yeah.
It's as if they are alive. And they're the world's treasures, aren't they? $8.95. You're excelling yourself, my lovely. It's neat. Yeah. Lovely. I know what you mean. I just can't see it. Is it over there? The little gold with black spinel in it. No, I'm trying to find. What if it's? Is it here, Emma? No, it's a little gold bar with a gem set, channel set black spinel. We know exactly what we're looking for, Phil, but it doesn't appear to be there. So we'll do something else in the meantime. What, sorry? Okay. We'll find them in a moment for you. She come out going, I've seen it. But in the meantime, now we just bought you that maple tiger's eye, didn't we, in the nuggets? So, you could, the mini clock is in again for you to check out, start checking out now. You can have, first of all, those layout bars in the tiger's eye for $5.95. But do you know what? Do you know what the better news is than that? I'm going to give you both for that.
What do you think about that, young lady?
That's a fantastic deal. Oh, I love the layout bars. It's
Effortless
jewellery.
jewellery.
Yeah.
I totally agree. And if you just
yeah.
pop it with the maple tiger's eye look, and you had that as the main part of the necklace, and then I mean, at that price, with all due respect, those layout bars with that beautiful tapered sort of chamfered edge as well, you're talking about £2.99 each one of those layout bars. So instead of making them stretch out and alternating and sort of, you know, making them go further, you could actually just think, do you know what, stuff it. I'll have the whole lot in the design.
All together,
Yeah. Be lovely, wouldn't it? £5.95 for both sets of layout bars. That's got to be a world record, hasn't it? Yes, we have. Emma's found it for us. Thank you, Emma. Ooh. Ooh. A channel set. So, a gold-plated 925 sterling silver, beautiful framed channel set connector with over 2.5 carats of black spinel for £2.95.
It's a mad price, isn't it, that? Black spinel.
Yeah, black spinel.
The work's already done for you.
All the work's done for you. The little beautiful black spinel have been channel set inside that and framed effortlessly in that connector. They could be very, very sexy, glamorous drop-down earrings as well.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't have to be a connector, does it?
No, it doesn't have to be a connector.
Not at all.
Yeah, with one of the pear drops.
Yeah, they look fabulous, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Absolutely gorgeous. As you can see there, it's a beautiful connector. If you wanted to wear it in one of our connector bracelets that we bring to you quite regularly on Jewellery Maker, that would look lovely because, again, all the work is done. There is a loop on either end. That is genius at £2.95. I don't know how we're managing to do that. I really don't. But it's a fantastic grab it while you can deal. Brilliant. Well done, Phil. Been a bit naughty, isn't it?
Yes.
Oh, yes. Do you know, I think everybody has that reaction when they see it in the flesh.
Yeah,
Do you?
It's beautiful. For me, it's got that beautiful vintage. It's amethyst. It's my birthstone, so.
Oh, it's your birthday next month,
Yeah,
isn't it?
not long. I just love it. I love green amethyst. Beautiful.
It really is, and I think that green amethyst, or Praisiolite as it should be named, really, always looks really, really, really expensive.
It does. It does. Always.
Always.
Yeah.
It's like chrome diopside. Now, if you remember earlier, we had that beautiful strand of chrome diopside, which would work so well with this Praisiolite strand. It really, really would. I'm just going to show you them together because my lovely Emma's going to show me. Thank you, Emma, darling. Here we go, look. Two contrasts of gorgeous greens. A lovely pastel unique tone versus a very deep, rich green. And again, you can see there, not only does it look expensive, but it also looks so, and this is what's lovely, when you, in fact, I tell you what I'm going to challenge you to. I know the minute's up, but can I just say something? I was at the shops yesterday, was it yesterday morning, in the jewellers having a look. I've noticed when you look into a jeweller's window, a high street jeweller's window, or in a shopping centre, there's not much colour.
No. Everything's very gold, silver.
They're all precious.
Clear,
They're all gold, silver, silver plate. There's no real coloured gemstones in those windows, or very few. Diamonds, probably, or cubic zirconia. You don't see anything like this. That's the beauty of Jewellery Maker. You can make your own bespoke jewellery. You're not restricted. Now, a moment ago, I gave some Keshi pearls to you, didn't I?
You did.
Because I just meant, I don't think I've seen a Keshi pearl in 2018. In fact, that is my first official Keshi pearl this year. And I did pop them with the tiger's eye just to show my lovely guest designer, Katie. Because, again, I think that looks really splendid.
The texture that you've got in those, especially when you twist them together, amazing.
Yeah, absolutely fab. Now we're talking Keshi pearls. We know that Keshi pearls are super rare, don't we? Never get many Keshi pearls, do we? Well, what are we on today? Is it the 18th of January? All the hours I've done in January so far, this is the first time I've seen Keshi this year. Is it the same for you?
Yeah, I've not seen Keshi this year.
I can't even remember when I saw them last year.
Just thinking the same.
Yeah, so let alone, I know we're only on the 18th, I can't remember when I saw them.
And that's such a classic colour for your bridal as well.
It is, isn't it? Yeah. Again, I'm thinking mother of the bride, mother of the groom, somebody that needs to look super fabulous. And in fact, actually, my friends that just got married, Nigel and Maria, bless them, they've gone on honeymoon and it's tipping it down ever since they got there. I do feel sorry for them. And I brought them swimming with dolphins. And I said, have you been yesterday? The weather's awful. I said, but you're in the sea. Doesn't matter if it's raining. You swim with the dolphins, you're wet anyway.
Yeah.
I said, come on, get your cosy on. But Nigel got married and he was in a sort of a gold, that sort of toned suit. He looked lovely. No, it wasn't gold. It was like a, how would you...
Champagne-y.
Yeah, like a champagne almost. It looked really lovely.
They look beautiful in your bouquets as well. Yeah.
They do, yeah. And Keshi's, rare Keshi's for $24.95. Superb. Superb. Oh, they're pretty. Oh. Look at that.
Oh, they're just droplets from heaven, aren't they? Beautiful.
Right. Can I just mention something? I will show these on the hand and then I'll hold them out for you because... No, Phil. In fact, Katie, I'm not being rude. Can you take one for the team and read the price out, please?
Do I have to?
Yes.
$2.95.
Do you see how I feel now?
Yeah.
Can you understand why I get distressed?
Yeah. That's about $2.95, that little bit
Yeah,
there.
let's show you what we think you should get for $2.95 on Praise Your Light.
Yeah, that one there.
Yeah, yeah. If realistically, possibly...
Yeah, maybe...
Possibly, let's go generous and say you can have two for that. What I want to draw your attention to, if I just hold those out for you, is try and find an inclusion, if you can. Do try and find an inclusion in those Praise Your Lights. Look at that. Clear as day.
I would just have them cascading off a chain.
Yeah. Cascading, a cluster.
Yeah.
They're just like a dewdrop first thing in the morning on a blade of grass. Julie just said, every night I go and sit with my husband and watch TV and make jewellery, but tonight you're coming with me. I've got my headphones in, he won't notice. That's a good idea, isn't it?
That's a really good idea.
That's a good idea.
I shall use that one as well.
Ah, so yeah. That is lovely, well done. Right, so we're going to have to spend a bit longer than a minute on this, I'll tell you that right now, because...
I've been spying that. Oh, my...
Didn't need to even take them out the box, did we?
No. They've been twinkling at me in there.
This is incredible. Can I just ask, what are you going to go to? Really? I'm surprised you can get these under 100, my friend. They're that good. And I do mean they are that good. Do we have very many? I'm guessing not. Okay. We have a very brightly lit studio. We're going to see what we can do with that, if at all, because we have got the most awesome strand of Ethiopian opal. Oh, every single one, look. And that's in a brightly lit studio. We know that the studio is the nemesis of an opal, don't we? Oh my word, and I've just been told officially we are going all out on this strand. Despite the quality, despite the absolutely miraculous performance, despite this studio and its bright, bright lights, we are also we've just given you the best price ever on those opals. Cheryl in Glamorgan, my darling, the good news is you've just got the best strand of Ethiopian opal for the best price. That's double win situation. Brian and Angela, I know you know a good gemstone, my lovelies. They're very well versed in genuine gemstones. I don't think you can beat that on quality. I really genuinely don't. Every single one of those is spectacular, isn't it?
The colours are just flashing. They're amazing.
Now, Katie and I are lucky. We can see it in all its glory in the studio, as opposed to this very, very, very brightly lit, fluorescent lit studio. We can see it sort of in its because it's the way that it's designed through the camera lens as well. The camera lens is actually designed to take away phenomena such as play of light and any phenomenon like what else would you have? What's the one I'm thinking of in? Not your adulorescence, but you know, like your adamantine lustre in a diamond. The reason we take things out of focus is because of the way the camera's designed. When it's in full focus, the way the engineers have designed cameras, it's to take away any abnormalities, really. Yeah. So those of you that have bought those now, and I can see saying, "Oh, they look lovely." The bonus is, I can assure you that when you get Ethiopian opal home, it will look even more spectacular than it does on your screen. And that comes with a guarantee from Jewellery Maker.
Yes, yeah. That's one of them strands that you open and you will just sit with it in your hands.
You could lose yourself for hours.
For a long, long time, yeah.
Hours and hours and hours you could lose yourself with that strand. And the good news is, you might be thinking, oh, it's an 8 centimetre strand. The good news is, with Ethiopian opal, with that play of colour and that phenomenon, you can use them so sparingly and still get that full impact. Francis in Aberdeenshire, good luck, my lovely. Collect your Neath Put tablet. I am confident that even though you have a 30-day money-back guarantee, nobody will be able to part with those. 12 carats of quite simply the most wonderful grade of Ethiopian opal, and I'm so glad that you've all checked out. Well done, congratulations. And you've also, pat yourselves on the back, you got the best deal on those ever. They are absolutely stunning. Do get your authenticity card. The good news is, do you think you get the gift box with it as well, Katie, love?
I think yes.
You do. You do. You get the gift. I mean, those gift box elsewhere, a standard gift box online with a jewellery company, like an earring box, about $2.99.
Yeah.
Then they go to $4.99. Then they go to $6.99. That's a posh jewellery box. Sandra, can I just, in Leicestershire, you are in Leicestershire, aren't you, darling? You will never regret that purchase. I'm that confident. Never. I don't, because I shouldn't really say things like this, really, because we're all different. But I'm that confident.
No,
are you?
100% confident.
100%. I am. 100%. And Katie's as well. Stephen, do you want one? They won't want last look. Come on then. I don't blame you. Oh, I can't wait for you to see these out in the daylight, let alone in this bright studio. I've got to show them. Sorry, somebody's just messaging saying, can I see them again? Please, please, please. Of course you can. Stephen in Derbyshire, my lovely. Do get yourselves checked out. That's going to be one of those you're going to kick yourself. And we don't want bruised legs and shins, do we? Please don't. What you do and I do, and I'm trying to justify something to myself, I think my immediate question is, and my mum taught me this years ago, if I'm looking at something thinking it's 54 not, yes, I know I'm getting the best deal ever. Yes, I know it's super rare. Yes, I know it's the best quality, but can I? Can't I? It's January, it's after Christmas. Watch it. My question to myself at that point is, will I regret it?
You would with that.
Yeah, and if my immediate answer is, yes, you will, yeah. I find a way.
I can't take my eyes off. Look at it. It's amazing. Can I touch it?
I know.
Oh, it's one of them you want to kiss, isn't it? Oh, wow.
Incredible. Hang on. Hang on, Phil, just quickly before we do move on. I've now got a collector in the Tyne Wear. I've got Charlotte in Lancashire, I've got Stephen in Derbyshire, I've got Sandra, all with it in their baskets. Have we got enough to go around, hon? Just. So can I just mention, if you are hovering and you're wondering, do I get it? Nobody's been able to buy it at that price ever before today. Once it gets to 8 o'clock tomorrow morning, all the availability runs out on that exceptional strand of Ethiopian opal. The price will go back up. What will that go back up to? Okay. Tegwin and collectors, Charlotte, Stephen, Sandra, good luck. It's your call. Should we keep it out?
Yeah, let's just
keep looking at it.
Let's leave it there for a little bit.
Oh. 86 centimetres of Tourmaline. Now earlier on in the style buy we had the single strand of Tourmaline, didn't we, in the pinks. Now we've got all the colours that you could wish for. Having said that, I think what we've done here with this strand is we've actually mixed it with the deep Moldavitian greens and the Spinel greens with the mixtures of the beautiful rich pinks as well. So you've actually got green and pink, green and pink, green and pink in sections, haven't you? That's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, I'd be really careful taking it off the strand and pop it onto the memory wire bracelets.
Oh, would you?
And have them, I'd leave it as, because like all that colour graduating's been done for you, hasn't it?
Yeah. Again, a lot of time and effort gone into stranding this strand. $6.95. When did you put that price in? When did you do that? Wow, thank you, darling. I hadn't spotted that. And they are really deep, dark, Moldavitian greens. I tell you what, I think we've got time for one more. Should we do one more?
One more, yeah.
Yeah. Now, coming up next week, I believe the children are our future. Is it the Big 5 day we're doing next week? Monday or Tuesday? I think it might be Tuesday. We're doing the Big 5. Now we're going to give you 3 of the Big 5 there. Ruby, emerald and sapphire in one strand. And if you... Oh, for $12.95. Please tell me. Are they... They are natural as well. Okay, so you've got not just a strand that you would expect to be heat treated, as 95% of rubies and sapphires are. It's actually genuine and completely natural. And, Katie, are you seeing what I'm seeing in full-on saturation?
Yes, absolutely.
So rich classical blues, beautiful rich reds, and gorgeous greens.
Absolutely, yeah. Oh, the greens are amazing, aren't they? Them emerald greens.
Yeah. I would actually make that into a bracelet that would show off all of the colours, the rubies, the emeralds and the sapphires.
And you'd have enough left for some earrings as well.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. I'm going to try and do one more. Because I did show these earlier, and everybody's been messaging my producer saying, please put those gunsights on. They are 12mm rounds. I would even consider putting those with the Charoites that we did earlier. I think they'd look lovely with the Charoites.
Yes, they would.
They'd look lovely with the Garnets, they'd look lovely with the pink Tourmalines as well. 12mm, which is, I think, is it the largest we do in Kunzite? I think it might be.
I don't think I've seen any bigger than that.
Yeah, I don't think so. We're going to give you a great deal of $31.95 on those. That is going to go beautifully. Pop it with the Charoite, pop it with the pink Tourmaline, pop it with Peridot if you fancy being daring, or the Garnet. And they will look exceptional. Look at those. They've got... It really does make me think of my cherry blossom tree.
Yeah, I always try and pop a little bit jadeite with Kunzite.
Do you?
Yeah, yeah, it just gives it that little bit touch of green. It's just the right tone of green.
For your cherry blossom?
Yeah, for your cherry blossom.
Yeah. Wow, great deal. So I hope you enjoyed the 1 minute wonders there. We've got lots more. We're only halfway through. More to come. Loads more goodies. We've got our today's must-have as well. Oh, yeah. And we've got another demo and another very sexy, glamorous kit. So do join us if you can after the break.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker.
Our brand new Get Started with Jewellery Maker page has been created to provide help and guidance for jewellery making newbies. If you need design suggestions, hints and tips, or help with perfecting your jewellery designs, we're here to help. Head over to facebook.com/getstartedwithjm, where our talented in-house designers are happy to answer your jewellery making questions, offer inspiration and get you started in your jewellery making journey. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share.
Owning a strand of genuine gemstones is always exciting, but being able to use it in your handcrafted jewellery, then passing it on to its new owner with proof of its authenticity is even more incredible. Why not add one of our printed authenticity cards to your order and share that same feeling with your customers? You can also access online authenticity certificates for items you have previously ordered by looking at your order history on your account details. The certificate gives you valuable information about your purchase and is your guarantee of quality and peace of mind from Jewellery Maker.
Does that do the same thing to you? We're all going, oh! Does it frighten you as well, Katie?
It does, it does.
It's a bit... I'm going to have to speak to our team and go, could you change it? It frightens the life out of me every time it comes on, that blah, 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 and all the bright pink and the... I'm like, oh! It's a bit scary. Right then. Valentine's Day. Who's ever been sent roses? Katie? Oh, have you not been sent roses? I'm looking at a certain person up there, not sending roses to Emma.
Yep.
Having words with him later. I'll be having words with that man. Thing with roses. The reason he probably didn't buy you roses, Emma, is, I don't know about you, they don't seem to last very long. They're very thirsty roses, aren't they? Do keep changing your water on your roses, because they don't half drink it quick. Roses, oh yeah, they're very thirsty. Very thirsty. But I have a rose that will last, well, I say that, it has lasted already at least 44 million years. Chances are it will last you and I during our lifetime. Stands to reason, doesn't it? If it's lasted bearing in mind we can't carbon date Baltic amber, but they have been scientifically proven to be at least 40 million years. But they could be, and are more likely to be, between 100 and 175 million years old. So actually, if you want to buy an everlasting rose, you couldn't go wrong with a Baltic amber rose. Isn't that beautiful? For me, when I've seen our guest designers work, oh sorry Emma, that's my fault. When I've seen our guest designers work with these beautiful roses before, I've seen them just, because they've got these layers and layers and layers of carving to give you that layered rose effect when the rose is in full bloom. And just to have them with a three sort of prong set, they look fabulous in a ring design or a pendant design.
I've used them quite often to
Have
make
you?
rings. Yeah, because you've got them slight contours around the edge of it. You can
They
link
grip
your
onto,
wire in.
don't
Yeah,
they?
yeah. It gives you lots of points where you can actually use your wire
Yeah.
against it.
And again, the colours of wire that you can use with these in the amber is beautiful as well.
Leanne, Leanne says, wow, that's beautiful and thank you for the cards. Oh, did it get there? Oh, I was thinking about you today. Leanne made me, can I just say, Leanne made me, talking of wire work, the most beautiful, I think it was rose quartz cabochon, all beautifully wire worked in gold wire, and then she'd rosary linked little, it looked like, from memory, bicones of rose quartz all the way up the neck. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and I did post her a thank you card, and I only posted it last night, so was it last night? It must have been the night before, so I was thinking, I wonder if you got your card. My absolute pleasure, lovely, thank you so much. Thank you, Leanne. Yeah, just beautiful. What I love about these as well, if I lay it flat, look, can you see? They've got, it's not flat. Because a flower's not flat, is it? A flower is in 3D. And this is, you know when you have a rose and it opens up and it's in full bloom, and instead of being a tight bud, and it's opened out to display those beautiful layers, that's the design that we've got. Now, I know when talking to Carol, our presenter that actually went to Poland to see amber being worked with, bearing in mind that's a fossilised tree resin, I can't even begin to imagine how a gem cutter would actually go about carving that with so many layers.
It's one of those, it's where do you start, isn't it?
Well, it just must be so difficult, mustn't it? Eh? We don't do those at £10.95, Phil. Sorry. Well, we are this evening, apparently. I have never seen those go to... Have we ever done that before? I mean, we've never had this particular one before, so I can't do a true comparison, but my goodness gracious me. OK, so, Katie, when you've set these before, you've done it as a prong set?
No, I've actually just used probably a 0.8 wire and kind of linked over it, so the actual wire went over the top.
Oh,
but not
okay.
right over, just kind of linked in over the sides and just and done it that way.
Oh, OK. Yeah. Oh, so you can do that as well? So I've seen guest designers set these a number of times. I don't think I've seen Katie do it, but I've seen a number of our guest designers, because we've done them in different colours and different colours of Baltic amber. But what you get is these layers upon, it's like a maze of layers and layers of roses at £10.95. It's just ridiculous. Don't forget as well, we do have the Baltic amber coming up this weekend. Well done, everybody. You've all got it for the most fantastic £10.95. Well done. Should we do 1 Minute Wonders again? We like that, don't we? On the Late Show. Yeah, shall we? Yeah, go on then. Right, let's get started. I was going to ask you to do that. Mark Smith and I were on the show last week, and we both said, bring back crackled quartz. And it's the last few we've got in the vault. We love them. We absolutely look at those.
Oh, I love those.
I love crackled quartz.
Loads and loads of those. Yeah.
Now, I think with crackled quartz, you either love it or you hate it. It's a bit of a Marmite. Me and Katie love them. Mark Smith, we love them. I think as well, we've got half term coming up in a few weeks, haven't we, for kids? It's a great gemstone for any age to get involved, because there's all those beautiful colours. I mean, there's pinks, there's greens, there's yellows, there's blues, there's violets, there's oranges, there's yellows. And you've got that, you've got that, you know when you've got like a lovely bubbling glass of Prosecco? Yeah? Or a dancing glass of Cava or champagne and all the bubbles effervesce. That's what you've got. £10.95. There were only 11, weren't there? Darn it. Darn it. I love them. Oh. Oh. Here they are. Ocean... That's the clock. Oh, he's not hanging about now. He's just going, straight in. Ocean or is he? Ocean Jasper at half price. Can I ask a question? If you go into a supermarket
and there's like some meat or some dairy or, you know, products or flowers or veg, and they're on the turn, and they get the whoops yellow sticker on. You get that because they're not going to be edible. Is there a sell-by date or a date that your gemstones are going to go off? Katie?
No.
No. So how do we halve the price on a genuine gemstone? We've not, now if I halved the strand and went, hang on a second, okay, it's usually $9.95 for that much. So what we'll do is I'll cut the strand in half, I'll knot it, and I'll give it you for half price. That I can get my head round. I can get my head around that. So if I just went, well actually, we'll give you that much for $4.95, I can understand. I don't know how we do that. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining in the slightest, because we all buy from Jewellery Maker, don't we? Ah, hello, cutie. It's a brand new strand. I can't do the man off. Michael Wolf can do it. Our floor manager can do the. He does it ever so well. Can do the X Factor man's voice. I can't. I'd love to be able to. These are rose quartz. 3 to 5 mil. 3 to 5 mil rose quartz. So a lovely gentle graduation. They're just, rose quartz is, I think a very, 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 oh, he's gone to $2.95. I don't know what's going on today. Are we in clearance and nobody told us, Katie?
It feels like it, doesn't it?
Yeah. Are we in clearance and nobody said? Colin never said, the managing director, before he left today. Ah, okay. But yeah, I think rose quartz is a very, very wearable gemstone because it's very unobtrusive.
Yeah, yeah. Anybody can wear rose quartz.
Yeah,
definitely.
Such a gentle soul. $2.95. Would check out quickly. Now Phil's rather partial to this strand. The autumn leaves drift by your window. Da 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 da. Carnelian in a carved, very generous leaf design. I'm refusing to listen to the price that my producer's trying to shout at me with my ear, because we are about to take those leaves in carnelian to £2.39 for a carved leaf. Let me just pop, where's my board, Miss Ford? Here's my board, Miss Ford. Let me pop these down because I want to show you, again, a little bit like the leaves that we've just, the roses that we've just had in the Baltic amber. Nothing flat about them. Because what happens is the leaves, the edges of the leaf are actually curled up slightly. There's a deep ridge right down the centre of the actual leaf itself. I'm going to take those off the black board actually because I think they're getting lost on there. Nice and sizable. And let me show you here, look. The bandings and coloration that you get naturally through a carnelian is just an utter delight. I haven't told you like this. For those of you that watch regularly and know me, I'm a bit partial to a tree, aren't I? Do you know what my friend bought me for my birthday, Katie? A whole book all about the life of trees. No, but how trees communicate with each other and families and things, and how they protect each other and pollinate, and all the secret life of trees. I'm reading it every night before I go to bed. It's fascinating. I tell you. I love trees. Love trees. Do you know, I think I probably bought, I do like my house, but it's got the best tree in the back garden. And I actually look, Oh, Phil, no, hang on a minute. Can we stop for a second? Seriously, can we stop the show for a second? No, we need to stop the show. You need to stop it. Emma, can we shout the price? I'm not doing it.
£3.95
What for, Emma?
for Morganite.
Thank you. Morganite. Yeah, I'm not kidding. Morganite. I mean, rose quartz is a struggle, but genuine, natural Brazilian look at the size of them, Katie.
Huge. I couldn't believe when I looked up then I saw it was Morganite.
I know.
No, Morganite.
It's not a pink quartz.
No.
I genuinely think that's illegal in every country on this planet. How many of those have you got? Have you got any left? Only 12. Oh, sorry. Can I just mention to everybody within your basket, we're way over allocated. If you all check out, there are none left. In fact, we're in -5 if you all check out. I know, again, is there a problem with the basket? Because if we're not sold out Morganite at £3.95, then there's something wrong. Can I just check, is your basket working? Well, Mary's managed to check out on the phone, so the phone lines are working, so that's good. Just let me know if you're having a problem, will you? Because I can't believe that those haven't gone within, like, a second. Hannah Collector, Lisa Francis, Collector Dawn, Collector Charlotte, Hazel, all in baskety. Sorry, I am genuinely worried about baskets because that has to have sold out. Oh, I dread to think what he's going to do now. An 18-inch. Oh, I know what this is. Do you know what this is? This is that naughty chain where we didn't put in the graphics that it was a popcorn chain. It was priced incorrectly because when we price our gemstones and things and sterling silver, the team price them on a little tiny thumbnail photograph. This is a popcorn chain which normally therefore brings a high price point, and yet because of that faux pas in-house we've got a 2.9 gram 18-inch fully finished highly fashionable popcorn chain for £6.95. That is, it's unbelievable. Would you like to see it on? Because the profile of a oh, hang on. Have the green aventurine hearts been on yet? No, but they are going to be on. What time is it? Keep looking for the clock. Half an hour. Can you wait? Can you wait? Is that okay? We're going to do them in 30 minutes. The popcorn chain for the, I think it's about half the price it should be at Jewellery Maker. Dread to think versus the jewellery shops. Ah. Oh, that fried the life out of me then, that did, when it just fell off. Oh, my little heart. That really made me jump, didn't it? Was that funny? Sorry, fried the life. Oh, great mookite.
Oh, I have these.
Oh, have you bought them?
Yeah, I have these.
Okay, then I'm going to ask the lovely Katie Parker, guest designer, what made you purchase the mookite?
I love mookite. I love all the colours, the tones. I love the mustards, especially the mustard tones.
That's my favourite.
Yeah, yeah. And last year they were huge, and they're still going to be throughout this year as well.
Yeah,
definitely. But and I made necklace. I think I bought 2 or 3 strands.
Did you?
Yeah. Necklaces, earrings, rings. Make beautiful rings. And I use bare copper with them.
Oh, I love bare copper. Bare copper or antique bronze.
Yes.
Oh, I do think they look lovely. I really do. And I tell you what's going to... Did I keep them or did the lovely Emma... Well, I'll tell you what. I can borrow my stretchy that I made myself. You know when I'm always banging on about my stretches? This is one of mine. I made that myself. Of course it's got stretchy elastic in it. It's stretchy. But I just wanted to show you the Garnet with the Mookaite.
It's that richness of tones, isn't it, together?
I'm wearing my own jewellery. Everyone's like, Zine, it's a stretchy. Oh dear. Do you know what though? This is what I like about Jewellery Maker. I don't care if it's just a stretchy. That makes me feel right proud of myself.
It's beautiful.
No, but I know that it's... No, I do appreciate that everyone's going, it's a stretchy.
I love a stretchy.
I think that looks really
And
lovely.
every time I make one, I'm so proud because I managed to fasten the elastic.
Yeah.
Because sometimes it just doesn't go, does it?
No.
No.
I know it's daft, but something as simple as that, a genuine gemstone with a spacer, with a genuine gemstone with a spacer, so, you know, they look right and they're so comfy and wearable, and I love them. What am I doing? What? Oh, now these, there are only 7 left. I'm going to tell you as well. He's just gone half. Oh, you monkey! Lowest price ever we're doing on these. We're actually halving the price on them. Oh, do you know what? I'm not being rude. If I was at home, I'd have 3 of them. I've already bought 5 of these. I can't stop buying them.
I've paid a lot more than that for those.
We'd have paid double that.
Yes.
But I tell you what, even at $19.95, it was a brilliant price. They are spectacular. Every one of my friends has asked me to make them one of mine because I wore it as a necklace over a lovely sort of poncho cowl neck top that I've got in silver. Every single one of my friends has asked me to make a necklace for them.
And I would multi-buy as well because you get so many different tones and
exactly,
and
they're all totally unique.
You can choose whichever one, but you'll end up keeping them because they're beautiful.
I have a list of you like that didn't manage to check out, so I wish to goodness we had a few more of those. Sold out in seconds. You're going to love those. They're lovely. I'm just going to take me that off because you know what I'm like? I'll accidentally go home with it. And I do feel bad sometimes. Why do you bring it back? I had an awkward thing the other day. I brought it back and actually we couldn't work out where it was. So the manager went, oh, you're going to have to keep it. I felt really bad. I did try and bring it back though. You were here. I did try and bring it back. I did. Ooh, oops, a daisy. Shell pearls. Shell pearls. Shell pearls are really lovely if you like macrame, I find.
Yes. Yeah. Great for macrame with wire, with cords, with the beading thread.
Well, I've not progressed to wire macrame yet. Mark Smith keeps telling me off and saying, "Oh, you." I've only done the cord macrame. Ivory shell pearls. Let me show you from here. £5 for the whole strand. £4.95. That's incredible, isn't it?
Fantastic price.
Yeah.
Amazing for 10 mil as well.
Yeah. £4.95. I bought a pair of socks for my dad the other day. I think it was a pack of 3, and they were £12. Pack of 3 socks. Pack of 3 pairs of socks for £12. Ivory shell pearls have got the most fabulous coating, which makes them incredibly wearable. You don't have to worry like you do with your pearls. You know, like when sometimes like when you've straightened your hair or curled your hair or whatever, and you put some shine on or some hairspray, don't you? And then you think, oh, I'll have a bit of perfume, bit of deodorant. You have to make sure you haven't got your pearls on. You've got your shell pearls on. Don't matter.
Doesn't matter at
Don't
all.
worry. Have you?
No.
And I'm also thinking they would have looked great with your beautiful sort of polymer clay pieces you made last night. Wouldn't they, with shell pearl?
Yeah, they would have really added to the necklines of
wouldn't they have gone great?
Brilliant. Yeah, and you could set them into your polymer clay as well.
Neon Apatite. 13. Unlucky for some. My mum used to live at number 13. Don't see many houses number 13, do you? Yeah. You don't? They miss out 13. I don't think it's a shame.
I don't think I've got 13 on my street. I know there's a 14.
Yeah, I bet there isn't a 13. Have a look. I bet there isn't.
Yeah, I have to do
there isn't a 13 on my street. I'm at number 10. There's definitely not a 13.
neon. I mean, I know they've been heat treated, but heat treated by a lot of gemologists, they don't believe heat treating is actually a treatment, because obviously all it does is either increase or reduce the colour of a gemstone that Mother Nature would have done eventually as millions of years progress. But I find this colour one of the most fascinating of all gemstones, because it's a unique tone of blue that is pure neon. It's like the strobe lights that you get in a...
It's almost like it's lit, isn't it?
Yeah. Like when you go to like bonfire night, and they have those sticks and things that you crack, and then it goes woo, and it gives you all neon, and you're like, whoa, and then you go home and you look under your bed, don't you, and you wear it in bed, you're like, woo. You not done that? Go and get your strobe stick next time you go to that and go, because you have like a disco into your bed. It's brilliant. Have you not done that, you lot? Honestly, you go woo, woo. What? You want to just go to sleep?
Yeah.
Oh, you boring lot.
After the night out.
No fun, you lot. Dunno. I've got an itchy nose. Okay. When you speak to the likes of, well, practically, in fact, every guest designer, I think I can, I'm pretty confident I could say every guest designer. These Bobby Dazzlers would be certainly in the top 5 of tools, if not the top 3. Or a form of a bail making plier. These are a step bail making plier, okay? Because if you look here, you've got, I think these are the biggest ones we do.
Yeah, I do have them, but they're kind of locked away.
Yeah, so you've got these, haven't you, young lady? Because they do what they say on the tin. You wrap around these steps, 13mm, 16mm, 20mm, and that will make you a beautiful... I mean, also if you want to curve your wire.
Curving your wire.
Jugglings.
The way that Claire makes flowers when she wraps it round.
She does indeed.
Yeah.
She wraps it round sort of 5 times or 6, and then she fans it out into a flower with the wire.
Yeah,
quite
so you
right.
can make 3 different sizes there, and make sure you leave that the protector on the other side.
This one here,
because that protects your wire from any damage when you're actually using.
Yeah, because the first time I saw these, I just assumed that came off.
Yeah, when I first got mine, I was like, oh, that must be just for travel purposes.
Yeah.
And I was like, no,
like
they don't actually work without that properly.
Yeah, like that protector you get when you send a card through the post. You have to take the sleeve off to protect whatever's on the front of your card. No, leave those on. $7.95. They've got the non-slip grip handles as well. That's fantastic. And they are, as I say, every guest designer comes in with bail making price. What are you two? What are you giggling at? Are you laughing at me? I should get danger money. Oh no, I mentioned these earlier. I did mention these earlier because I had some, oh, they're so cute. Oh, lovely. Are they rhodolite? Gosh, they look like a rhodolite garnet. We had some jadeite, we had some jadeite earlier. In a lovely button design. I think they might have all sold out actually. We'll have a little check for you, won't we, Phil? But these are natural, genuine Indian garnets. Sorry? How many? There's the single figures, there's a handful of the jadeite buttons left. But if you manage to get because jadeite and garnet just look gorgeous together. They really, really do. And to have the shape of the buttons, in fact, actually, they go nice with the mookaite buttons as well, wouldn't they? The coins.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think about that?
Definitely.
Yeah? That would look lovely. Oh, that would look... Oh, that's... Gosh, that with the jadeite as a contrast or as a complementary with... Oh, I'd have to get both of those. Do you know, sometimes, isn't it true, when you put two things together, you think they look lovely on their own, but the second you make a pairing, it's as if it's something that you can't not do.
Yeah, I love that shape at the moment. I think anybody that's just been stuck with sort of going for the safe rounds, you moving to that shape and mixing them with the rounds as well is fantastic.
Do you know what's a good point? Because it is a progression. I'm guilty of that. I just was only, I mean, there's proof with my stretchy. I was only comfortable with round gemstones. And then actually, I think the next step progression-wise, because you've still got the round shapes, it's still comfortable, but it's just ever so slightly different.
Yeah, it's just taking that little
that
step
leap
further.
of faith, actually. Now then, I've got loads of you with it in your baskets again. And we went to £5.95, didn't we? Fantastic. Now we're going to go to another shape. Isn't it great? We bring you lots of different shapes. You know, marquees and trillions and oval and rectangle and cushion and rounds and coins and, oh, it's great. Calla lilies, roses, hearts, stars, flowers. Great big whopping. Oh, these are a lot. I think when it comes to tiger's eye, I think for me, often the bigger the better.
Yeah, the more surface area.
The more, and the more, because again, if you just feast your eyes on that one, for example, if I just pop it there, you watch there you go, look, the effect of the chatoyancy rippling across that great big 20 by 15 mil surface area, and it is truly mesmerising, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Just
again, great with gents jewellery as well.
Well, you know, Katie's saying that about it being gents jewellery. When you do a search for jewellery and you type in tiger's eye jewellery and you click on shopping, you know, the link at the top of the screen on your search engine, or images even, the majority of the jewellery that comes back is actually gents jewellery. Mm-hmm. Now that, again, could make the most fantastic bracelet, whether you just used one in the centre of like a cuff bangle, for example, or you actually popped that through and just had just one, you know, just one in the centre of a whole connector, or actually I made the whole bracelet, that would look amazing, because they're big, they're chunky, they're stylish, they're fashionable, aren't they? And I do think we tend to expect to see around tiger's eye.
Yeah.
So it mixes it up a bit.
Yeah, yeah. But if you put maybe just a 3 mil gemstone in between each one, and lengthened it out and made, I'm thinking like that Y-shaped necklace. Yeah, maybe make a motif in the centre and then have a couple dropping down in the centre as well.
Do you know, I end up copying you sometimes, don't I? And I've wondered where I got it from, and it's you I get it from, the necklace. It's you I get it from.
I hoped you wouldn't mention it again.
Why?
I can't say it like you do.
No, but it's lovely. It's a compliment, because flattery is the biggest form of compliment, isn't it?
Oh, thank you.
So they all say to me, why did you say necklace? I couldn't remember why I didn't. It's you.
It's me, yeah.
It is you. Do you know what? No. Yeah, if you flatter somebody, it's the best form of compliment. That's the phrase, isn't it? Mimicking, imitation. Yeah. Sorry, yeah. So me mimicking you is the... Sorry, what did I say?
I don't know, it sounded nice.
I think flattery is the best form of compliment. What's wrong with that? All right. You try talking for 4 or 5 hours on the go and see if you make sense all the time. Everybody's like, yeah, but 20 minutes in would be nice if you made sense. Is this right? Oh, sorry, hang on. I don't think I have any pink amethyst, sweetie. No. Oh, and they've dropped off. They're the ones that made me jump. They are. There we go. Sorry, I picked up the wrong thing. I do apologise. I found them, Emma. Don't worry, I found them. Just came running in. Do you fancy, this is extraordinary, do you fancy pink amethyst drops, faceted, top drill drops, so they're going to hang beautifully for the most brilliant $6.95?
Oh, wow.
I'd be putting those mixed in with the lovely smooth Peridot drops we had earlier for £2.95. Which again, I mean, can you imagine today? We're actually offering Peridot smooth drops that we did earlier at £2.95, if I remember correctly, Phil, and pink amethyst drops faceted, both of them for a £10 note with change. That is awesome. I know you're probably tuning in thinking, oh, we're in a clearance. Well, technically no, but these are without question clearance prices, aren't they? So they're very, very naughty prices, even by Jewellery Maker standards and even by late show standards. They really are. They're making me feel a bit. That's right. I've got a light in the studio that's reminding me of my shower, my ensuite shower. Because I've got one of those drop lights. No, there's one over there. But sometimes when I put the light on, it comes on. So I'm in the shower, I can see myself. Yeah, woo, woohoo! And then other times I go pitch black. I can't see. I rang the builder that did all, because I've just had all my house rewired. And I said, I'm a bit worried because my dad's house burnt down completely. 8 fire engines, 41 firemen, lost the house completely, whole gone. So I'm a bit scared about like electrical faults and things. So I had the whole house rewired, cost me a fortune. Anyway, of course, when this bulb keeps doing this, it starts making me scared. I can't sleep. Anyway, well, it'll be the bulb. I said, well, you said there were these new-fangled lights that take 7 years to change. Not been 7 years, has it, builder? Just saying. No, I'm not saying hashtag. It's never going to happen. Do you do hashtag on Facebook?
Occasionally, yeah.
Do you? Is anybody out there like me who doesn't want to do hashtag? Ever? And then, when they do hashtag and they do like 90 things. Hashtag this, and you're like, ooh. If you want to photograph your jewellery, if you want to start selling your jewellery, if you want to present your jewellery in a beautiful glass case, if you want to go on your travels and you want to do a craft stall, we have just taken these to the best price ever. They're white leatherettes. They're great because you can extend, oops-a-daisy, or reduce with this little tie on the back, and that means that they are nice and secure. They're not stuck on the back. There you go. So you can tie a little bow and extend that or reduce it depending on what angle you want the front design. If we can just go up at the back, you'll see a little bit further up here. There you go, thank you, darlings. Instead of it being a stick-on, it's actually hinged, so it's going to last longer as well. They're actually hinged with 2 little screws there, so you've got very well made. And then you've got the large, this one. Now, this is a classic. Earlier on, I wanted to film some of my jewellery that I'd made for our new VT on getting started on making jewellery. And obviously what you don't want to do is put a little teeny tiny dainty, let's say gemstone of distinctions on the big one, and then you haven't got the length for the longer one. So actually you do need the different sizes to make your jewellery, the perceived value, be very different. And you look at the difference when you lay down a strand of gemstones or a piece of jewellery on a table. Second you put it on a display, the value of the jewellery seems to be more expensive.
I use those on my stall.
Do you?
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I bought probably about 6 packs of them. Yeah, and I use them all over my stall, and it gives you lots of height and different levels.
Exactly.
And things. Yeah.
They look clean as well.
And
don't
before, I used to have a huge box full of busts. Now I have 1 box.
Because the thing is, look at this, Liz. I'm just going to read you out, but look at that. So once they're in the car, that's how flat they go. 3 busts there. And that's how flat they are, look. 3 busts. Take up no space at all. Liz said, we have a new designer. It's Zena. The simple designs are the best. Ooh, yummy Botswana agate. Yeah? I've got all the starter jewellery down it. Macrame and everything. Well, actually, darling, you're the producer, so don't tell me we've missed the star. You missed the star by. I love that. He said, we missed the star by. He's the producer. He's the producer. He is. Thank you, Liz, by the way. I know it's stretchy, but... Right then, star by. Sorry it's late.
time? 20 to what?
9.
Chrysocolla star by 750. I don't know why he gives me this. I don't know why he gives it me. I don't know why he gives it us. Didn't get this for the BBC, do you? And producers in ITV. Channel 4. Keeps it interesting though, doesn't it? Now, we were given these as a bit of a treat by the management. These weren't in the show originally today, Katie. We were treated to these. We were. I have got 6mm rounds of really beautiful chrysocolla. When you start with jewellery making, guest designers said to me, the most versatile size of gemstone is a 6mm. Yeah, it is a 6mm because they are great whether they are in, and I think the reason being is, oh man, how am I supposed to carry on with my train of thought when you do that? Do you know what I'd put with them? Sorry, I was talking about it and he threw me with, if that 2 in the 1 were rearranged, $21.95, you'd still be getting a brilliant deal, wouldn't you? But look, what do you think about adding in the the turquoise horn of plenty? Look nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. Sorry, this is incredible. 6mm rounds. And sorry, that's what I was saying. I was saying that actually a 6mm round, the reason guest designers say to me, yeah, great one to start with, is because it'll suit any type of jewellery, won't it?
It'll suit any type of jewellery. You can use it. It's small enough to use as a spacer in between bigger gemstones. But it's also, you're able to build it up and create a design with it. Yeah. Whereas if you had a 10mm or a 12mm, you can't make it look small. It can't make it look like a spacer. But that, it's got the versatility to go both ways.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's just, it's fantastic. And it's, again, it's that vision of planet Earth, isn't it, from outer space. You know, when we see those wonderful documentaries that I've just been sat absolutely glued to, the Blue Planet 2, and you see all the, I mean, if you think, I mean, over half our planet is covered in the sea and the oceans.
Yeah, it's amazing when you look at it, and it's just like looking into
and
that
it's
strand,
represented in this, yeah, because you've got all the different colours of the ocean there, and the green seas and the blue seas and the deepest oceans that look almost dark quad A, Tanzanite blue. Oh, Jilly, Susie, what's it? Hello, gorgeous, you and Josie. Victoria, oh gosh, collectors, Antoinette, gorgeous name, Paula, Susan. Oh, listen to this, Victoria, Tina, collector, there's 2, oh no, now Charlotte might be logged in twice. Because I've got 2, there might be 2 Charlottes in Lancashire, don't know. Victoria says in Hertfordshire, it's a pleasure when you're on, Zena. Oh, that's a nice thing to say. I relax. Hang on, where am I looking? Do you know what I've got? Can I just say, I've got a message there. Got a message, yeah. You got your head stuck in front of it, haven't you, Perry?
No.
Got your head stuck in front of it. Couldn't see the message, could I? It stayed down there. I know you did your spinning class this morning, your legs are hurting, but just stay in your crouch position, you won't get back up. I really relax. She says, I relax making jewellery and I get entertained. At the same time, Katie, you have been an inspiration the last 2 nights.
Oh, thank you.
Victoria, you're lovely.
She is.
Is she lovely? You're lovely. Right then, so now I'm confused. I am confused.com. There's exactly that many in the list, and exactly the same in the not checked out. So what do they checked out? How come they've checked out so quick, and then the other people that are, what? Thing is, do you know what? You could turn around to me and say, do you know what, Zena, I'll check out one I darn well like. It's my prerogative. I can go at whatever pace I can, because I tell you what, I can't bear when you go into a shop and straight away they come over and they hover, don't they?
Oh, I hate that.
And I don't mind, can I help you? Or no, I'm just looking. Yesterday I was having a private conversation with my friend about a handbag. And this woman, we were talking about the handbag, and the designer came in, oh, do you mean so-and-so? And we went, I don't think we were talking to you, love. And then she was told me to maybe to do. She got this handbag. I'm so expensive designer handbag, right? You know, I'm talking to the people that like it. Open the zip on the top, great, zip top, brilliant. Open it, just a cavernous bag. No inserts, no zips, no pockets, no nothing, right? And it was reduced from £89 to £44. I thought, fair enough. Then she went, I said, well, it's got nothing in it, I can't. Well, you can buy the bag within a bag to go in it. I went, you are? Yeah, we sell a bag within a bag. I said, what, just because you haven't designed it properly? She said, no, but you know. I said, well, how much are they? She said, £34. I said, well, I'm not saying anything then, am I? But also that was where she came over and I made a private conversation. She went, oh, do you mean so? I went, oh. But that's the lovely thing when you put it in your basket. The only danger with Jewellery Maker, and we've all done it, you leave it in your basket, and if you leave it, if you don't use it, don't check it out, you lose it.
It's soul destroying, isn't it, when that happens?
Well, if I saw Christ the colour at £12.95,
Yeah,
I wouldn't dare risk it.
No, I never leave anything in my basket anymore. I've lost too many things.
Because the thing is, there's certain websites, isn't there, where you have to add up to a certain thing, and if you spend a certain amount, you get free delivery, or if you send a certain amount, you get reduced, you know, prices and things. But with us, once you pay your standard price per day, you're done.
That's it.
What was that, Mike? Everybody, make a note in your diary. Mike, the director, after nearly 3 hours of verbal abuse, he's just given me a compliment. Thank you. Don't quite know what to do with it, but he did. Denise says, Emma's like that. Zena says, if we have had a bad day watching just a bit of Jewellery Maker hosted by you, you cannot fail to brighten our day with the bonus of beautiful gems. Oh, stop it, you lot. Don't get all embarrassed. See, because I get this lot, I'm not used to a compliment. You know, you like to know what to do. I'm okay with people giving me a hard time. It's when people are nice, I'm like, oh, thank you. Don't just set me off. Sonia, hi Zena, just wanted to say that the magnifiers that JM sold recently enabled me to put some loose chain onto jump rings to complete a necklace. Oh, is that the ones that Claire McDonald had, where you put them on your specs?
Oh, I missed those.
They're ace. And that's just helped, who was it, sorry, Sonia? Oh, good for you. Oh, who said that? Victoria. We can't put that message on, but it's very funny. Sorry, that's a funny message. I'm sorry I can't share it. Oh. He keeps throwing himself off his teamwork. It's not me. Leaf it out. It wasn't even that funny. It was just
I had a leaf kit called that the other week as well.
Oh, stop it. What's the name of that? Just tickled me so. Oh dear. Oh, it's made me eyes water. Oh, right. Let's pay attention. Broadbent. Is it fair to say they are super quirky?
Are they squares?
Yeah. They're like jelly cubes of lemon jelly. Oh, I've actually got a brand new jar of lemon curd to have at home.
I love lemon curd.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not bringing any in there. Sorry.
My husband's mum makes it as well.
Well, my friend's made it for me.
Oh, it's beautiful, homemade.
Leah, I love you, but I can't share my lemon curd. I'm so sorry. I share most things, don't I?
I had lemon curd in my wedding cake.
You had lemon curd in your wedding cake?
The top tier was lemon with lemon curd from Osborne House in the Isle of Wight.
Oh, I want to go there. Isn't that where Queen Victoria?
Yeah, and Victoria and Albert, yeah.
Yeah.
I got married on the Isle of Wight.
Oh, sorry, we chat. Sorry,
Yeah,
we should
sorry.
chat. No, can we have a chat later? Because I really want to go to. I only found out about Osborne House when I went to see Victoria and Abdul. Oh, you right? Sorry, everybody. Can we have a chat about that? Yeah. really want to go to Osborne House. Sorry. Well, the Queen has her own bees, doesn't she? Speaking of the Isle of Wight, Julie. It's true, Zena, a night watching Jane with you and the team and designers is like a night out with your mates. It cheers me up no end. Oh, good for you, Julie. We need to come to the Isle of Wight. Can we stop at yours? I want to come to Osborne House. Julie, you are lovely. Can we come and stop at yours? Can I come and stop at yours anyway? Stuff this lot. I'll come. Julie says, well, Zena, you and Mark are the reason why we are a family of jewellery makers, informative and entertaining and beautiful. Oh, I love all these guys because the whole family make jewellery. All of them. I love this. Jane. Bonjour, Jane. Oh, Jane, you freezers at home. Oh, they're gorgeous. Z just tuned in watching soaps. What have I missed, lovely ladies? You're having a giggle. Yes, Zena, you're such a pleasure to watch. And Katie, thank you. Oh. You've been watching this. Oh. Emma, come here.
Sorry.
Come here. Come here.
With my boxes.
Come here.
I can't get through.
Come here. Come here, JM daughter. Come here, love.
Hello.
Hello. Now, Emma, excuse me a second. Emma, camera. 1, 2, 3. No, 3. That's the. Look, when that light's on, it means it's on. It means you can't walk in front of it.
I was very quick.
She was quickly rubbish. She's my daughter, and she's lovely. Oh! I love the way she trots off. I don't know what we're going to do. Is it star by time? Yeah. Oh, was it Sonia messaged in earlier about the green aventurine hearts? Was it Sonia? I think it might have been. Sonia? Sonia? They're on now. Oh, lovely hearts of aventurine. They're really lovely. So, I think it was Sonia. I might be wrong. Sonia might be getting. Sonia's probably saying it wasn't me. I think it might have been. But we have now got aventurine. It's such an unusual tone of colour, isn't it? It's almost like well, it's. How would you describe? It's like a leaky green, like a leaky. No, you know, like a leek when it goes from the white to the green.
It's just a leak bit on the end that confused me a bit. Then a leek green.
Yeah, a leek.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, because I said leaky. Yeah. You were thinking of a leaky tap.
Yeah.
No, so I mean a leak, like a leek. You know a leek. Yeah, the veg. It's like that, isn't it? It's like a leek and an apple have got it on. And the green aventurine is the result. These little hearts, in an 8mm are so cute. And I love to see a genuine gemstone in a heart shape. I think they're just adorable. I really, really do. You've got an awful lot of hearts on here. They're all cut beautifully, all in the. I'm going to have to give you. A count if I may for that £5.95 price point. It's incredible. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we appreciate? Phil the producer. Phil the producer. Phil the producer. So 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 40. There's 50. 50. 12p. You can't say that without laughing, can you? How many songs start like that? 2, 4, 6, 8. I can think of 2 songs that start 2, 4, 6, 8. One was Gloria Estefan, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And then there was that 2, 4, 6, 8. Never too late. They're the only 2 I can think of. Anybody else can think of another song that starts 2, 4, 6, 8? I heard a Beatles song today called Rain. Never heard that before. there's a song called 2468 Motorway. Is there? Oh, apparently we're all confused now about 2468 songs. But yeah, that's very... Now, what would you do? Little simple head pin and then earrings or something?
Earrings, yeah.
Yeah?
Earrings on little head combs.
Oh, nice
Yeah,
idea.
that'd be nice.
I always think about... I forget about a hair comb.
Yeah, on a hair comb, or make a hair pin with your 1mm wire, make a hair pin and make a little motif at the end. That would be nice.
That was the song I sang a bit earlier. People, what a lovely jewellery maker, just like, we should ought to do a competition. To win coming into the studio and sitting in on a late show and listening to what we have to cope with. Me particularly. I wouldn't be allowed to, but it'd be interesting.
They would make great wish bracelet charms.
Oh, great idea. Wish bracelet. Because on a wish bracelet, you only need, I tell you what, if you did like a singles speed dating event, and you were looking for love, you could make everybody a wish bracelet and give it to them on entry with a little heart about a wish bracelet at finding love. Yeah. That's a nice idea, isn't it? Yeah?
I think the green colour represents the heart chakra as well.
Yeah,
so yeah.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. Yeah. Has anybody ever been on a speed dating event? No? All of us are saying no. There was, I don't know whether I'd like to be exposed and then people decide whether, and so, can you imagine if nobody said they wanted to see you? That'd be awful. Tina says, Tom Robinson Band sang 246 Way. Oh, I thought it was 246, I thought it was 2468 Never Too Late. Is that just a part of the song then? 246, I don't remember it ever saying motorway in it.
I don't remember the motorway bit.
No, I don't remember that. Thank you anyway. Thank you, Tina. She knows her stuff. Yes, anyway, so loads of couples in tonight, actually. We've even got Vivian in Malaga. Please tell me it's sunny in Malaga, Vivian. Please tell me there's some sunshine somewhere. My cousin's in Hawaii. What date is it? What date? Oh,
18th.
Is it not? It's the 18th.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all right. It's my cousin's 50th tomorrow. I was thinking I'd missed it. Oh, my heart. Yes, she did get the scare in Hawaii. She was petrified. Sorry, my cousin's gone to Hawaii because it's her 50th and she's gone for Hawaii 5-0. Such a dramatic theme tune, wasn't it? And the drums, it was like, whoa. Anyway, Black Beauty was the best. Oh, I've got that on vinyl. Da, 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 da. What's your favourite theme tune? There's some great theme tunes, aren't there? I do love Black Beauty, though.
That's a good one, isn't it?
Tell you what we ought to do, get you to text in, humming. You know how you can text like da 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 da, and then we have to work out name that tune. That'd be a good one. That'd be hard.
That's going to be hard.
Should we try it? We could try it. We could try it. Be worth a try. Anyway, give it a try. We're going to a break. Black Spinel kit demo after the break.
If you have a question or a query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2. Or alternatively, you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. Each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Jewellery Maker Studio, Ivy House, Henley Road, Studley, B80 7DU, and make sure you don't forget your customer number. Get making and good luck. Jewellery Maker. Create, wear, share. Buying with Jewellery Maker online couldn't be easier. Just head over to our website, JewelleryMaker.com, and click on the register link. Simply fill in the required fields and you can shop 24/7. You'll also be privy to a faster checkout and personalised offers. Jewellery Maker, your one-stop shop for all your jewellery making needs.
It's got a bit disruptional in the studio today. It's the final hour. Diddle-doo. Diddle-doo. I like that. We ought to do... Who are you bringing in there? I think he's dialing somebody in his back pocket. One of those awkward moments. Right then. Hello. Hello. Are you warm enough, cold enough? You okay?
Fine.
Good. Yeah. She's all right. Okay. Well, so what we'll do... Sorry, you can't hear what's going on. Can you hear that?
No.
No, okay. Right then. I'll tell you what we'll do. We're going to give you some goodies, right? And then we'll go to your kit because you were very excited about this kit last night, weren't you? Yes. A certain few trilliant-shaped spinels. Yeah. So we'll give you a few little extras, and then we'll go to the kit, and then we'll go to the demo. Is that okay? Yeah. Right then. So. What shall we start with, young man? Oh. Have you seen the way my crew just laugh at me? Yes, when I go on my holidays, I always take all my coloured agate jewellery. Every time. Because I think they look fabulous in the blues, in the fuchsias, in the pinks, in the greens, and all the oranges and all the colours that we do. Because if you've got a pair, because I don't know about you, Katie, but when I go on holiday, if it's a summer holiday, I've got my white jeans, my white linen trousers, my white tops, all the bit. You put a splash of colour like that.
Them hot colours, don't
you?
Yeah.
And yeah, even though it's a blue, and you class blue as a cold, actually the blue banded agates are like a hot blue, aren't they?
Yeah, they are. They give you that impact, that pop of colour.
Yeah. I mean, imagine them. In fact, I'm not going to make you imagine. I'm going to show you. Let me show you with the neon apatite. If you want to keep the colours the same, look at that. Ding dong.
I nearly said it's like the neon apatite, but it's stunning, isn't it? It just matches.
10 off, isn't it? Look at that. And I'm rather partial to a pair of denim jeans, right, with my nice boots and heels and tops and things. I live in it, to be honest. People are so shocked when they see my legs. My bed's shocked when it sees my legs when I get in. But
But actually, if you do like your, oh man, brilliant. If you do like your denim, they're very complimentary to a nice cheeky pair of denim jeans, those.
Yeah, with a white shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
White shirt, white t-shirt, dead cool. Nice jacket, $4.95. You show on the neckline. Because they're 12mm whoppers at $4.95. Bargain. Shall I show you them on? Selfless, me. Selfless. I mean, I know, oh, that sounded like a dolphin then, it was my shoe. It's really weird. When I'm not on air, I think my team really like me. The second we all come in the studio, it's like, it's weird. Leah! Hey, Ice. How many of those you got? Can I get those on my shopping list, please? Because I've got a bracelet in those, but I haven't got a necklace to match.
Perfect size as well.
Oh, I'm gonna keep those out for a sec. Don't know if it's gonna work.
Oh, I like that shape. Yeah.
I thought you might. Great shape of turquoise. Big, huge. Do you know what I try those with? You remember those coins that we had in the Mookite?
Yes.
Wouldn't that go nice?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm going to chance those with the agate. I don't know if it's going to work. It might be too much of a clash, but let's try it.
I'll go with those the lighter.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Yeah. Let me show you. See what you think. What? Yeah, I think that works. Now, some people might go, oh no, Zena, I'm sorry, I wouldn't put agate with turquoise. But I would. Because that's the lovely thing, the purists can go, well, actually, no, I wouldn't. And those of us that think, well, actually, yeah, I would. You can. This is an extraordinary deal. I have got on my strand 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 on there, on those turquoise. Per 22 by 18mm gemstone, 83 pence. It's wonderful. What do you think about those with the peridot?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. I had some peridot rounds earlier, but I've also got these peridots, just to give you an idea of the colour tones. Yeah?
Even maybe with a citrine.
Oh, yeah, with the
mixing those shapes
yeah,
as well.
the citrine. And the carnelian. Yeah. Shall I grab the citrine? Because there's our lovely Katie suggested it, and I just couldn't reach them, but I've grabbed them now. Because I would have looked awful then. That would have looked as though I picked everything up, and then you go, how about the citrine? I go, don't show it. I think yours is better.
I like the contrast of the different shapes as well. Yeah.
Yeah, with the edgy squares
Yeah.
versus the ovals. Yeah, great idea. That's why you're the guest designer, Katie. That's why. We'd get a bit bored watching me making stretches, wouldn't we? Eventually. Sharon Louise. Hello, Z, Katie and crew. What a bargain. I know. Sharon Louise. Do you know, it was that cold. Can somebody help me? My downstairs in my house, roasting. My upstairs in my house, freezing. And I've bled all the radiators.
I have the opposite.
You got the opposite?
Upstairs boiling, downstairs is...
Oh, you get the opposite. I've bled all my radiators. Did it all last night. And my upstairs bedroom radiators going... I'm like, I've bled the radiators. I've let all the air out and it's still going...
My new bathroom radiator's doing that.
What? Yeah. I know that normally means an air bubble, doesn't it?
But no, we keep bleeding it, but it's just not going.
It's like having an alien friend in the house. I can't have the heating on when I'm in bed. It makes such a racket, my radiator. It's like it's chatting to me.
Our old boiler before we changed it screamed at us. It was
quite scary.
Yeah, it was terrible.
Especially when you live on your own, it's a bit like...
Yeah.
It's a bit scary.
It's
I feel like
an
you might get
unearthly
scared.
noise, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't hide in my bed, no. Thank you, Emma. With my glow stick, go woohoo! I bet you when you get your glow stick this year, if you go to a festival, you'll take it home and you'll be on DB going woohoo!
these are the deepest. I'm going to put them down just for a second to show you what I mean. They're like stepping stone cabochons. Really deep. Look at that. I want to show you. I will show you the actual front at the moment, but look at that. Zena, you have to bleed them in the right order.
Yeah, we've done that.
Hang on, Debbie. Debbie, what do you mean the right order? What does that mean?
It's the order that the system flows.
How will I know that?
I don't know.
Oh, I don't know. How do I know that? I don't know what order do you mean. Debbie, how do I do that then? What? Ooh, I'm intrigued now. Try getting a plumber to flush the system. Yvonne, I've exhausted the workmen coming to my house, they won't come. You try getting a decent plumber to come around your house. It's not easy, is it?
It's not.
You're always busy. I will try that though, Yvonne. Good idea, Yvonne. Just try to do it yourself and save some money. But these are lovely, aren't they, Katie? Now, is it good to have a deep cabochon? It's nice to have a choice.
I love the shape of these. It's got that angle on it. So for me, if you were going to work with these with some wire, especially if you're a beginner and you're not that sure about wrapping cabochons, with a normal cabochons, you get that oval dome to the front, which is it's quite slippy to kind of get a grip on. But that because you've got that angle, you could practice prong setting. You can set around it, and you can use that edge to grip and get to grips with some wire wrapping.
Do you know, I hadn't thought of that because you're quite right. Normally a cabochon has a dome, but these are flat.
Yeah, or Mark's technique when he macrame's round with wire.
That's a great idea as well.
It's going to grip to the edges.
Yeah. And what I love about the array of colours and the patterns and the difference of colours, you know, these really dark greens, light greens, mottled, almost like a moss green, and then these browns, and then these real sort of, what's the word that you get? Walnut. It's like a walnut when you get a walnut. Why is it they put walnut dash in posh cars? I'm not keen on walnut dash myself. I'm not keen, no. Sorry, we're all different. That's why it's great. We're all different, but a walnut dash always makes me feel a bit uncomfortable.
Yeah. A previous card had a bit of walnut in it. It wasn't my cup of tea.
I'm sorry if you have and you like it. I just get Claire Mac. Oh, Claire. Oh, she was in today as well. She was in today. Oh gosh, yeah, Claire McDonald.
She'll sort you out.
I hadn't thought of asking Claire. Oh yeah, I could just cook a dinner, couldn't I? I hadn't thought. Brilliant. Who said that? Who suggested that? Ginny Susie, what's it? Great idea. I'll message her later. Karen, help, please. How do you wire these as drops? Desperate. Can you show how to, please?
As a drop.
As a what, sorry? How do you wire these as drops? Oh, so you mean like threading it through and...
So you could make a pinch bail to go in there.
Is this something we could show? Or not really?
I could make... I don't know whether the 1 mil will go through.
Yeah, because we might not have the wire in the studio to show.
0.4. I could show how to...
Could you explain it? I know that's putting you on the spot.
I could show how to briolette wrap one of the drops from the kit, because I know that wire will go through.
Should we do that? Have you got... Can you demo that? Do you want a little minute to get ready? Yeah, because if Katie
it's not a perfect briolette because these are more flat.
Yeah, but it gave you the idea, wouldn't it? Who was that for? Karen? Yeah? You've got time to do that, Phil? Do you mind?
No, I don't mind at all.
Lovely. I'll tell you what I'll do the ruby zoisite cabochons while Katie's getting ready for that, because we have just thrown that on her for lovely Karen, but it's not a problem, that's what we're here for. But we've got ruby zoisite, so lovely ruby zoisite cabochons with your green and your hornblends and your green zoisite and your little moments of ruby coming through there, actually within the cabochon. That's a big one, isn't it? 235 carats. Oh my word! Wow. Lowest price ever on those cabochons with ruby peeping through. £7.95 for those that caraway, Katie.
I was in a little world of my own.
I know, you were sorry.
Wow. That for ruby zoisite,
yeah,
brilliant.
I mean, that example in the recording lighting box there, we've got 5 decent size ovals. In my example here in the studio, I've got 2 big ovals, 1 slimline oval, 1 beautiful pear drop as well in the ruby zoisite. They're absolutely natural, Tanzanian, totally genuine, and quite frankly, it's a bit of an embarrassment, that price point, to the ruby zoisite cabochons, if we're truthful. It's a cracking deal, though. Yeah. Cracking deal. Good luck. So many collectors coming in on those. Wow, wow, wow. Shirley and Wendy, first ones to check them out. Well done, girls. Right. Just going to mosey on over to the lovely Katie for a second then. Now, I appreciate they're not the same cabochon, but they've still got a drill hole through the top.
Yeah.
And Karen wanted to know how you could
this is
set it
more of
as
a
a drop.
briolet wrap, so it's just adding that loop to the top.
Okay,
adding
great.
that loop to
Yeah,
the top
brilliant.
and maybe taking it over the top of the gemstone.
All Karen said.
Yeah.
Many thanks. I really need to know. I am stuck with other said
Top
type
drill. Yeah, so it's a way of
okay, great.
adding wire to top
Brilliant.
drill gemstones.
Pleasure.
Okay, so this has got quite a small drill hole, so this is why it's easier to do this with the 0.4. Okay, so I've taken quite a long length of wire.
Yeah.
It may be easier for yourself to work from the reel.
Yeah, okay.
But it's a bit awkward on here with it making a noise spinning around.
Okay.
So I've popped my wire through, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that wire together. So I've taken probably about 3 or 4 inches through to the other side. Okay, so we're going to bring that together, and what we're going to do is cross those. So if I show that to camera 2, it's crossed at the top there. Okay, so then what you want to do is you want to hold on the cross, okay, and then twist the gemstone, okay, and then you're going to slightly slide your finger and thumb backwards slightly, as you continue that twist, and by holding that V shape that we've got here apart, that will give you a really nice twist.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and keep winding until you get to the length that you want. I'm going to do this sort of quite a way so that we get a really nice effect on the top of the gemstone.
Okay, yeah.
Too. Okay. So we're going to go almost to the end of that part there. So we've got a nice twist on there going on.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to...
I love it, just wire twisted. I think it looks fabulous.
It is. I'm just going to get rid of some of that wire. So, and then all we're going to do is pop our round nose pliers in.
Yep.
And we're going to take it to a few mil just away from the top of the gemstone. Okay.
Yep.
So just a few mil there. And we're going to take it to a right angle, and then bring this over. So it's just basically a wrapped loop at the moment. And then we're going to reposition our pliers, and then wrap down over the top.
Ah, lovely.
So depending on how long you've twisted for, so or you can continue with just the straight wire. You can start taking this over the top.
Oh, and that's what we class as the briolet wrap, isn't it?
Yeah. So.
Oh, that looks lovely.
So you can take it over the top and just pop that. This has got it's drilled quite close to the tip, so we don't need to go that far in. And then once you've got to that point, all you need to do is just take it across up the back. So you've come across that wire, those wires there, and just give it one last wrap round and nip those off. So, and if you want twisted it more, you could take this further down the gemstone, and then just give it a really little nip just at the top there.
Brilliant.
And then
that is lovely. Oh, brilliant.
Yeah. So, and I've done that on the dangly bit there.
On the dangly bit. It's a technical term. Yeah. Now, just thank you for Karen.
Yeah.
Natasha says, evening. Does it matter what size of wire you use to do that?
As long as it will go through the gemstone. I've done it before on a gemstone with 0.25, because as long as you've twisted it, you're actually making it into 0.5.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're actually adding more strength to it.
Oh, can you go to a 0.6 or about 0.4, 0.25?
As long as I would say 0.6, 0.8 if you've got a really chunky gemstone. I don't know how big the drill holes were on those.
They were decent size, actually, you know.
Yeah,
look.
I probably wouldn't, like I said, I've only got 0.4 and 1 mil in the studio at the moment, but you wouldn't be able to get that wrap, especially once you've twisted it.
But 0.25 5.4.
Yeah, possibly up to a
Possibly,
0.8 if it's
yeah.
a really nice soft 0.8.
Great.
But, yeah.
Brilliant. Oh, see, that's what I like on the late show, and we just,
Yeah, but just balance it out with the size of the gemstone that you're using as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brilliant. Thank you so much. She wasn't expecting to do that, so thank you ever so much.
You're welcome.
There you go, girls. And gents, so anybody, but it was the girls that asked. I'll tell you what then, I can't keep this kit away from Katie any longer because she loves it. Which one should we do first? I think we're going to have to do these for Katie.
Yeah.
I think. Because Katie was rather taken with these, weren't you, young lady?
They are stunning.
Trilliants. And I tell you what, jolly sized trilliants as well. Look at those. A date night kit, we're not kidding. Date night, love that idea. 40 carats of black spinel. Who's ever seen us have trilliants black spinel on the show?
I've not seen them before.
I don't think I have, not to my knowledge. They are beautiful. Now, speaking of which, I will show you the rest of the kit, but Leah and Mike, we did give this little sneaky peek, that necklace, on the first necklace on the desk there. We did give a sneaky little flash of it yesterday. Now there you can go, a beautiful wire weaved gorgeous bail and a beautiful 4-prong set there, which looks really lovely, doesn't it?
It does. And the trilliants in the ring as well at the front.
The trilliant in the ring's gorgeous as well at the front. There you go. Wow. Well, that's quite an organic way to set it. I like that as well. Because that sort of highlights the trilliant points.
Yeah, it does.
Doesn't it? Yeah. Now, I'm just noticing here, you've got some of the different wires. I'm just going to mention, we have the silver-plated round wire in the 1mm to give you structure. And that is... Does this come with a kit, Phil? Yeah, can I have the specs then, darling, please? Sorry, I just want to check my size. Yeah, 10 metres. 10 metres of the pearl-coloured wiring 0.4. So you could just do that technique that we've just done. But we've also got the artistic wire, which is your tarnish resistant, oh wonderful, silver wire, which is 26 gauge, which is actually, sorry I can't get that in shot there, which is actually about 0.4mm. And you get 30 yards, which is 27.4 metres to be exact. So that's great if you've got the anti-tarnishing.
Yes, and it's a slightly harder core wire, so it's
is
great.
It?
Yeah, it's great to use.
Okay, so that's a lovely set of wire as well. To have those, the pearl colour, the silver plate and the artistic, and those trilliants, which if we divide 40 carats by 3, we've got to be talking, what, about 13 point something carats each? Yeah, that's amazing. Those are beautiful. Do you know what though? This isn't about necessarily the price. This is about accessibility to trilliant black spinel of that size. It really, really is.
Wow.
Do you know, my producer said earlier, Fully, he said, we're going to take the price of that kit. He said, I'm not going to tell you. He said, but you will be shocked. And you're not kidding, love. Wow. You've got there, as I said, the 1mm, the 0.4, that's technically 0.4 in your artistic tarnish resistant silver wire there as well. And that is 27 meters. So you're talking 27, 37, 47 metres there. And for me, yes, the wire's wonderful, but it's to get those trilliants of that size in black spinel, that for me is where the 1995 is all day long. They are spectacular. You loved these, didn't you, yesterday?
I love both sides. If I'd had a little bit more time, I'd have maybe worked with one the opposite way around.
I was going to say, you can actually see the reverse of the gemstone as it turns around there as well. You've got, I'll turn it around so you can see, a very voluptuous, very voluptuous gemstone. Both sides. That's actually the reverse or the side profile I'm showing you there, look. They really are phenomenal, these. Utterly, utterly, utterly gorgeous. I love them. I absolutely love them. How many of that kit we got, Phil? They are going very quickly, mind. I don't think I've ever seen us put the anti-tarnishing...
No, it's the first time I've had it. It's lovely to use. I used it to do the little wrap that I've just done on that gemstone. I used it to do all little bits, but I quite liked for the most of it to use the pearl and the silver together.
Yeah, it does look lovely, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, two contrasting wires together, but complementary as well. Right, we're going to do part 2 of the kit. Part 2. Which, oh my word, are we treating you today? Now we talk about, I'm so glad we got these. This is an old-fashioned, what we call an old-fashioned, go back to basics, wicked jewellery maker kit. Because the stretchy bracelet I'm wearing that I made myself, you need some stretchy elastic. We talk about monofilament being a fantastic thread because it disappears. We talk about the beading thread. Now, when Katie was doing the previous demonstration earlier on this evening, she used the beading thread, and that's exactly what we've got here. This is what we call the essential threading pack because you've got monofilament, elastic for your stretches, and a beading thread. Wonderful. You also get, if I can show you here, I don't know if I can, if I can relocate it onto a board. Just because I don't know if you'll see them all on there. Sorry about this, I just don't know whether you'll see them and I think they're going to get lost. Yeah. So what we've got is 4 nice long head pins, 2 pairs of these shepherd hook earrings, you've got 5 jump rings, 4 crimps, 2 toggle clasps and ½ metre of silver-plated brass oval link chain as well. All silver-plated, and it comes in an organza gift bag. And it's actually 21 pieces. So if you think there, you've got the chance to do a necklace or extenders or bracelets. You've got 2 toggle clasps. You could do a pair of cufflinks as well, or have 2 necklace clasps or bracelet clasps. 2 pairs of earrings. You've got the crimps to finish, and you've got the jump rings to add in as well with the clasp.
I think I made 3 pairs of earrings, so I used some of the head pins to make a ear wire as well.
See, if you're, there you go. You can even make your own earrings. We're also going to give you, wow.
I know.
3 beautiful strands. We've got peacock pearls, freshwater cultured, beautiful formed, beautifully crafted. They nestle in, and what looks lovely in the rondelle pearls, button pearls, is the fact that they give you a very compact design, don't they?
Yeah, they're just...
They nestle in.
They snuggle up together.
Yeah, they do. They have a little snuggle. And we're going to give you a really workable, fabulous strand of black spinel there. That is actually 5 to 7 mil rounds, 85 carats, and then we're going to top it with a 150 carat strand of these gorgeous, no other word for it, utterly sizable. I mean, gosh, they're giving those trillions a run for their money, aren't they? 150 carats of pear drops there that go up to 19 by 13 mil. What a great kit. What a brilliant, brilliant kit. I mean, every one of those gemstones you're going to use, because we're talking about peacock pearls, black spinel, which is your date night glamour.
Absolutely.
And your silver-plated findings and your essential threading kit. See? So you've got your essential threading kit, you've got your findings, you've got your gemstones. Can I just mention as well, my friends, for my 40th, bought me a very well-known charm bracelet from a very well-known company where you clip the charms on. And it wasn't genuine gemstones, it was coloured glass, and I tell you now, the bracelet looked very similar to that. It was £90.
I've made one very similar to that, yeah.
You have made one very similar, £90.
Wow.
And that was 7 years ago, it's probably gone up now. But we're going to get, there you go, Katie's done the same. So the pearls, the peacock pearls, genuine. We're talking about 150 plus 80, which is what, 230 carats of genuine. I mean, look at that, that looks great. So, sorry, let me get that right. 230 carats of black spinel, the peacock pearls, the 21-piece silver-plated findings, and the essential threading for £32.95, which is fantastic value for money.
So all you need is your tools to get started there. For any new customer, that kit is absolutely amazing.
It's brilliant, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And if you are new to Jewellery Maker, you only need to spend £4.95 with us, and we will give you a starter pack. Includes a manual, a DVD, an essential threading pack, a findings kit, and some tools, and some cheeky extras in there as well. Jewellery cards. Right then, my lovely, I know you got to give us a little sneaky extra demo, but while everybody checks out these amazing kits, what are you thinking of doing?
We're going to do the pendant on the end.
Oh, great.
With the trillium.
Oh, you did promise us that, didn't you?
Yes. It is one of those, it's a prong set, but I haven't used any wires to secure it around the back to
Oh, okay.
to like bond it together. So it is one of those that you have to keep tweaking and working out. So I've done it in stages so that
Brilliant.
we can sort of see the different stages, but yourself, you would take longer to tweak it and get it to sit in perfect. Okay, so we're starting with, I think it's about 15 inches of wire.
Yep.
This is the 1 mil. Okay, what we're going to do is look at the back of our gemstone. Okay, so each side is identical, and we want this little piece of wire that we're going to make for the centre just to sit across that little bit there. Okay, so I'm just going to pop that there so I can see and remember what I'm doing. So what we're going to do is, I worked out, if you've got this type of pliers, if you go with the widest point, that's about right. Okay, so we're just going to bend and bend. So we've gone to the middle and bent to each side of there. Okay. Yeah, so we've got that nice angle there. Now if we go back and look at our gemstone, we can see this isn't flat across there. We've got a little facet in there. So we need to just go to about halfway point. So pop in your pliers in. So this side of my pliers is about the halfway point, and just with my thumb, just put a tiny kink in it. Okay. It's only very tiny. It's only just a little tiny kink, just so that we're just moulding it to the shape of our gemstone. Okay. So this is going to sit there. So it sits just on that facet there.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So it's going to be one of those where I've got to kind of put my thumb on.
Yeah.
A lot of people do measuring and things for prong setting. I don't tend to.
Okay.
Yeah. But what I do is I use the gemstone and work around it. Okay. So we need this to curl around the front. So if I show you on this one, we're going to bring those bits around at the front there. Okay. So just using our pliers, because it is 1 mil, so it's a bit hard to hold the gemstone and manoeuvre it. So we're going to use the tips of our pliers just to start gently bringing those around the front. Okay, so we want it to fit as snugly as possible. Okay, so it's just gently bringing it around.
Well, you're tailoring the setting, aren't you? Bespoke.
Yeah,
Perfect.
just like a jeweller would.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just giving those a little pull, and just working it around and getting it as neat as possible. Okay, so I'm going to turn that around and hold it with this finger, and then pull these a little bit further. So, and just all the time, just tweaking with your pliers, and you'll find, I mean, I'm actually gripping that quite well, and it doesn't mark your wire at all.
Great.
Okay, so we're just going to keep doing that until we get all the way. I'm just going to do it with my fingers, but you would do it little bit by little bit. So we get all the way to the front there. So these wires are both coming up, and this bit is sat nicely in there. It would
cradles it, doesn't it?
It would sit neater if you take a little bit more time.
It's okay. We know you're under pressure to get the.
Okay. So now we want to pop our pliers into the front. Okay, so into the front there, and twist that around. Okay, and you'll start to see, you just kind of want to get that to a right angle. You can take it out at that point and get that to a right angle, but then keep offering your gemstone up to it. So we can see that's making a nice little
capture it, aren't you?
Yeah. But you have to, don't just take your gemstone out and go for it, because you need to keep checking it.
Okay.
Yeah, so you need to bring that around as far as possible as you can with your pliers.
Okay.
And then maybe take it out, give it a little bit of a nip together, and then offer it up again. So it's just constantly checking that everything's fitting. So that prong's starting to sit there at the front. So I'm going to continue with that side. It's easier to do that bit next and then work around, but we're going to move on to this one anyway. Okay, so what we need to do then, so you're holding it all together, holding it with your thumb at the front, and you'd work this around so it's coming up the back there, okay? And you'd make that so it's really nice and neat, and you do each side, so you end up with a nice little cradle for it to sit into like that. And even, I mean, it would come out if I give it a good shape, but it's sat in there, okay? Yeah. So the next part we need to make...
Can you hold that, please?
Yeah, I'm just going to show...
Oh, okay, sorry.
Yeah, the next part we need to is these little prongs, so you can understand where I'm going with it. Got you. So we're going to make these little prongs that sit in at each side here. Okay. Okay. So if you hold it in front of you. Yep. Yep. So it's easier that way. Yeah. So holding it in front of you, and then you want to think of these are going to go this way. Okay. So popping your pliers in and making this a little kink up towards yourself, and then inwards. So you're just doing really little manoeuvres until you get it into the right spot that you need it. So using the very tip of your pliers. So if you can see, that's kind of coming around and kind of giving it a little hug. Okay. So, and then you're going to continue around until it's laying right across the gemstone like so. Okay, but like I say, again, little tiny steps at a time, just moving that. Don't make any kinks in your other wire, but just move it out of the way, just gently warm it and keep it nice and neat. And again, just using your pliers and start working this back around in the other direction. So just making sure we're not getting our wires caught together. Okay, so all the way around until we get all the way back, and then giving that a little nip in. Okay, and just then working at the other side before we start doing anything of that, and making sure that we're even, symmetrical at each side. It's just really taking your time. It probably took me about 3/4 of an hour just to do this bit here, just really doing tiny bit at a time and making sure that we get it nice and symmetrical. Okay, so then we will get to this point. Okay, so both those, I did this quickly, so they're not perfectly symmetrical. Okay. You know what I'm like about being neat.
Okay. I know, don't worry.
Yeah, so they would be perfectly symmetrical. So, and then you're going to have them coming out like this at the back. Okay. And what we need to do is this wire's on top, so this is the one we're going to work with, so that we're not messing about too much with this. We're going to pop our pliers in, just so at the end of our prong, and bring that up towards the point. Okay, and the same at this side. Pop our pliers in at the end of the prong, so it's sitting nicely along the side, and bring that one up towards the point. Okay, so now they're sitting like this, in a cross upwards. And then what we're going to do is pop our pliers in again, using the very tip of our pliers, and bringing those up. And now we're ready to wrap our bail. Okay, which I'll just go through that really, really quickly because it's just your figure of 8 weave. Okay, so work from the reel if you can. So starting on one side, just give this a little anchor wrap, just a couple of wraps just on there, and then all we're going to do is going to keep them quite parallel to each other. You can put a little bit of a shape into it if you want to, but I quite liked it. So so the concentration is just going to be on the gemstone. We don't want to take it away from the beautiful spinel. So we've got 2 wraps on the other side, and it's 2 wraps on this side, over, 2 wraps on the other side, under. 2 wraps on the other, and you're just going to continue doing that all the way up.
And this was the pearl coloured 0.4?
That was the pearl colour. Yeah. Pearl colour. You could do it with either. I just quite like the contrast of the shiny over the gemstone, and then that beautiful pearl. Okay. So and then we will end up with something like this. Okay. So we'll end up with the gemstone all nicely set and your bail wrapped. Okay. Now what you're going to look at is your bail is actually coming from the back. Now when I'd normally wrap a cabochon, I would make it so my bail's coming from the front, and I would take it over in this direction. Okay. But because my wires are coming from the back,
you want to do it the other way.
I'm going to do it the other way. Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to use some bail making pliers.
Okay, great.
Okay, I'm just going to give that a little kink backwards, so it's going in that direction. So if that's held vertical, this is coming probably almost 45 degrees. Then I'm going to pop my bell making pliers in about halfway of my wrap. Don't squash it, because you don't want to distort your weave that you've just made. I'm going to bring that around, about halfway around, and then working it down so you know it's going to join up really nicely with this bottom bit here.
Lovely, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to bring that in as far as we can. Now at this point, if I was doing a normal cabochon, I'd wrap it round, but I thought that looks a bit naff, really, when you've put all that effort into it. So what I did was, I took these and very bravely cut them quite short. Okay, so cut them to, this is the end of the weave here, and I'm cutting it probably, it's just about a centimetre.
About a centimetre, I'd guess, yeah.
So just watch they don't fly. There we go. And then all I did was I took my either your bail making pliers or your round nose pliers. I think I'll use my round nose, and I curled this inwards. Okay, so I'll try and do it so curling that inwards towards your gemstone. So bringing that in. So we've got a little loop on that side, and then the same on the other side.
Yep.
And bringing that in. Okay, and then you can either just give that a squish in, and it will stay, because you could actually hook it onto something.
Yeah, of course you could, yeah, and have it removable, interchangeable. That's a good idea as well.
Interchangeable on something.
Yeah.
I'm just giving that a squish just to make it nice and neat. Or you can just add another little bit of wire and pop and a little extra wrap in there.
Yeah, that's
so
lovely.
There's no problem, because it's your one mil, it's not going to distort.
No, of course not.
So there would be no problem just leaving that.
I like the idea of it being interchangeable.
Yeah, so and
that's lovely.
That's it finished.
Well, great demo.
Thank you.
Thank you. Really lovely.
Yeah.
Step by step demo. That's great. Thank you.
You're welcome.
She's lovely. Now then, have we honestly got some deal of the day left? Huzzah! Let me bring these over for you. Now there are. Are we going to do it as? Are we? Oh, we're going to do it properly. Hang on, then. Let's do it. In fact, do you want to introduce it?
No, you do.
Go on.
No, I don't.
Come on, just say the
Deal of the day.
Look at you. Which one do you want to do first? The rose gold. She went, I want that one in the break. These are new.
I've missed today as well, so with travelling, so I've totally missed those.
We've got them in yellow gold plated, rose gold plated, and silver. There's only how many? Just less than 50 available left. Wonderful. Do you know what? These are the slider bracelets with the popcorn chain. They've got the delightful. They're different on the end as well. Look. They're lovely. They've got little They've got hang on. They've got these are. I haven't seen these today. These have got a star in the centre of the heart. Sorry, in here. Look, if I just show you there, look. In the heart, you've got the lovely star with the zircon, with the cubic zirconia. Sorry, sparkling cubic zirconia, and the reason they're catching your attention is they've got cubic zirconia sparkling at the end, and so when that's going underneath, you're going to get extra sparkle with the cubic zirconia. These are lovely.
I can't believe I've missed these today. There better be some left.
Well, I've been doing my tax return, so I've not been watching Jewellery Maker in the morning, so I missed the deal of the day today completely. Oh my word. How lovely to have the cubic zirconia there and the cubic zirconia there. You've got the heart and the star. Oh my word. Rose gold plated. Sterling's. Can I just tell Mike, it's the 31st of Jan is the deadline for the tax return. It's not late if you. Oh, anyway.
Now, why did you say that you wanted this particular one, Katie?
I just love rose gold
Do
at the
you?
moment, yeah. And, just with a little heart as well, it's perfect,
Yeah.
isn't it?
So the heart is the section that will go, so that goes over the wrist like that. And then you add in whatever you fancy. Then underneath your, if I hold that there, underneath, that is your actual clasp, darling. Super easy to get on, super easy to get off yourself. You've got the sparkle of the cubic zirconia, and then the added cubic zirconia, sorry, underneath. $15.95. Now the normal usual popcorn chains are $17.95, occasionally taken to that sort of price, but wow. We'll do the gold as well. Do you know, out of the three, I think, now I'm a silver girl, and actually out of the three, I think the rose gold.
Yeah.
I love the silver as well, but mind you, do you know what? They're all lovely. Every single one of those is lovely. Oh, and we've gone and matched. I tell you what you could do, actually, if you wanted to, you know. You could go two-tone. So you could swap them over and have the rose gold on the yellow gold and the yellow gold on the
Do you
rose
know
gold.
what I would do? I would use that as the front part of my necklace.
Well, that's a good point, because what Katie's talking about there is, what you could have is the attachment. I've got a high neck top on, so I do apologise, but that going around the neck and actually having that at the front or at the back of your design.
Yeah.
So actually have it as a necklace. Couldn't you?
Yeah, definitely. You could put some beautiful gemstones in there, and it's adjustable length
Exactly.
as well. Yeah.
Do you want to see the silver as well? Yeah. How many of the silver are left, Phil? I do like the silver, though. I'd still have to get the silver.
Yeah, I'd probably get. Well, I will be getting both.
Yeah. Well, that's if there's any left of rose gold. We're getting very, very limited indeed. Do you know that these are 3 grams of solid 95 sterling silver in there? How bright they are. In fact, yeah, I'm going silver. I've got to. Oh, gosh, they're naughtier as well. Brilliant. $12.95. Still got the cubic zirconia sparkling in the star and the heart and the cubic zirconia at the bottom there. So absolutely fabulous. $12.95 is fantastic. Wonderful value for money. Phil, Katie and I are getting a bit panicky. Are we likely to get one if we... Put it this way, I think we're going to have to run to the call centre, Katie. Don't be driving home. Don't mean run to the call centre. I mean run to the production office and ring the call centre. I don't mean we have to run to the call centre. $12.95. Good luck on those.
With the silver, I would go with the Spinel rounds from the kit.
Yeah. They're lovely, aren't they? So easy to connect to as well. Brilliant. Right, in 5 minutes we've got... Are we going to do it now? No, hang on, which Peridot... Oh, you two, honestly. I need to work out which Peridot it is, because I did... I've got to work out which one it is, so we'll do a star by, we'll get ready and I'll come back with the right Peridot. We've located them. Now, Phil and I have been having a bit of a disagreement about the price of these Peridots for the last 3 hours and 3/4. Because I still think that the price is written down on my star buy sheet is if you don't mind me saying. But I shouldn't worry, because you can treat yourself, because I tell you what, if you put peacock pearls with Peridot, it's going to be a conversation piece every time you wear it, isn't it?
Absolutely. That looks beautiful, doesn't it? It picks all the greens out of that peacock, yeah.
Now, I wouldn't mind everybody, but I've been questioning his decision at $4.95, and then just to go and put a cat amongst the pigeons, he's got to $3.95. So we've just proven black Spinel, peacock pearls. Do we agree those all work? Yeah, put them with your pearls. Yeah, lovely. Again, put them with, we showed you, didn't we, with the turquoise? That worked great. Carnelian, citrine, tanzanite. I don't think there's a smoky quartz, Labrador. I don't think there's a gemstone that won't go with Peridot, do you?
I love the shape of those as well.
Well, they're only a cheeky bicone. Nice, aren't they?
They are. I'd be making Tree of Life designs out of those.
Well, yeah. Tree of Life. Did you know I haven't seen a Tree of Life design for ages?
No, I've not done one for ages. I need to do one.
Well, do you know, my friend Katie has just started making jewellery. She's been a presenter on Jewellery Maker a few times now. I went to the pictures with her yesterday. And she's a wizard doing a Tree of Life design now. She's really good. She's nice, actually. Very clever. £3.95. Jan's got them, Mandy's got them, Sandra's got them. Collectors in Lancashire, Lincolnshire, Cardiff. Linda, Elizabeth's had 3, Linda's had 2, Mandy's had 3. Loads of you coming in. Why not? I mean, 3 is going to get you what? £3.94, £8, £12, £11.85? Impressed? Were you impressed with the maths?
Yes.
Or were you impressed with the price, or both?
Both. Especially the maths.
Well, do you know I got ungraded at O-level?
I don't do maths.
I hate maths. I like English.
Yeah.
English girl, mate. Because you're either one or the other, aren't you?
Yeah, definitely.
My dad took 9 attempts to pass his English O-level.
Oh.
9 attempts, my dad. Yes, he's English. What do you mean, is he English? Is it? Can I just tell you though as well? I mean, Dad's been giving me a hard time because I've been procrastinating about things at home. He forgets that I've been really ill since before Christmas, right? So I texted him yesterday and I went, I planted my daffodil bulbs. So instead of him going, oh, well done, text me like, bit late, wasn't it? I said, well, actually, Dad, when you look up planting daffodils on Tinterweb, it says October to December, so I'm only 2 weeks late, actually. Oh, that you stroppy monkey. Do you know what, as well? I've been and done all his shopping for him. I'd dropped it at his house. I'd left him a present as well. And did I get a thank you? Did I get a thank you for the present? All I got was a bit late to plant your bulbs. All right, happy.
I got told off by my mum today.
Did you? Why?
For calling my little boy monster last night.
Oh, did you?
He's a cheeky little monster. They're a cute, cheeky.
Yeah, but that's a nice.
Yeah.
That's a turn. That's a nice turn. Did I get in trouble as well?
No.
Oh, was I all right?
You know, my mum just said, "What you were talking about, my little."
Oh,
my
you
little
talking
Oliver.
about my grandson like
Yeah.
that? Oh dear. Actually, do you fancy the pearls? Do you fancy the pearls? Oh, they're a bit lush, aren't they?
Ah.
They are. Now, we could go for the classical monochrome, couldn't we, with those pearls in the kit? You can never go wrong with that kind of design.
Never.
We only have, how many left, Phil? 11. Oh, it's a shame. There's only 11 left. Go for a spring design and go with those peridots mixed in. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, they're... Oh, and now, these ones, Katie, if I'm not mistaken, because of those beautiful sort of almost water markings across, these are lovely for adding in little wire designs, aren't they? Because they sit into those grooves, don't they?
Beautiful little detailed designs over them.
Like a caged pearl.
Yes.
Yeah. That would look lovely, a caged pearl design. And if you did just get those £3.95 pearls for a lovely spring design, look at that, how fresh does that make those? In fact, I don't know about you, but don't you think, excuse me, don't you think those peridots make the pearls look even brighter?
Yes, yeah, they do. They complement each other beautifully.
They do, don't they? Excuse me, you know when you swallow a breath and it catches? Yeah, so, sorry, Phil, did you say there were 11 left? That's it. That is all that is available. Again, they're just asking to be pearl knotted, aren't they?
Yeah, and I think I probably would go with white with those.
I think they look high grade enough to be matching.
Yes.
They need a bit of respect, those pearls.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, that to me is a classical look.
Yes, beautiful clasp.
Yeah.
White pearl knotted.
Yeah, they're lovely. They are beautiful. Now I also have, if you fancy some spacers, still go with the monochrome design, but actually go for a true spacer. So in between, or, because that looks really lovely. Oh, again, the double strand does look nice.
Yes, the double
What's your
strand,
preference,
yeah.
do you think?
I quite like the spacer look myself.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, but that does look good.
Yeah, it's really lovely.
That is just the perfect size for those pearls.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah,
'Cause
it's
you want
all
to-
about balance, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah, that's the lovely thing. So if I just take those beautiful pearls, oh, look at that. You're going to have a feel of them. They can feel the quality on those.
Oh,
They're just
yeah.
stunning. Yeah. So if you did manage to get the black Spinel kit as well, and you want to keep it all black Spinel, oh, look at, I keep talking about the price of our black Spinel at the minute.
Oh.
The price of our black Spinel and the price of our Tiger's Eye is ridiculous. Again, you can't go wrong with your Peridot and your black Spinel. Looks wonderful together. Absolutely fabulous look. That looks wonderful. Those black Spinel are $7.95, going very, very quickly indeed. Oh, look, they're from where your sister is, Emma, in Thailand. Yeah, they're from Thailand.
Very nice.
Yeah, very nice. I do think black Spinel from Thailand seems to be particularly brilliant quality. Have you noticed that?
Sorry, I'm making jewellery.
Making jewellery with my pearls. You just added on that,
Yeah, I just thought that
black
looked quite
Spinel. Good
nice.
for you, Tiger. Why not? Why not, indeed? Well, do you know what? We can squeeze another one in. I can choose. I'm going to go for this one here. Is this the Crazy Lace Agate? Laguna Lace Agate. I do apologise. I'd be thinking about putting those with those wicked big boulders of Botswana agate that sold out earlier.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. These are
So interesting, aren't they?
ace. They'd go great with the black Spinel we've just had. Actually, space those with the black Spinel. They'd look lovely. Makes them a bit more exotic as well, doesn't it? Laguna Lace Agate. We've all fallen in love with Laguna Lace. Have you had any, Katie?
I have. I bought them all on the launch.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
I did as
every
yeah. I've got
size.
every size of Laguna Lace Agate. They're utterly fascinating. There's more colours in there than you would ever imagine there to be.
Yeah. Every time you look at them, you see something else.
Something
It's
different,
So,
yeah.
like I said, so interesting.
Yeah, they really are gorgeous. And you can have all sorts of blacks and silvers and greys and browns and creams and reds and pinks and golds. And they're wonderful. They truly are. $10.95 as well. Fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Now, can I just say, we have had the loveliest messages from you, lovely lot, tonight. Really lovely. Really lovely. So thank you so much, because we love it when you get involved. It's great when you've been able to talk to the telly in the chat back.
Yeah.
You've been fantastic both nights running.
Thank you.
Real treat. So thank you, darling.
Lovely.
Thank you for that lovely impromptu demo for Karen earlier as
it's
well,
fine.
because that was great. So thank you. When are you back on our screens, lovely lady?
I'm back next Friday mid. Not this Friday. Friday 26th.
I shall see you, because I'm on the late show.
Ooh.
So I shall see you. I booked it off because I thought I'd have a week off, and then I thought, no, I'll be off for a week. I'll be bored.
You'd miss us all.
Yeah, I would. So I thought, no, and then I took an overtime on Sunday as well. But yes, I'll see you next Friday
Yep.
on the mid show. But do drive safely back tonight, because
We
it's
will.
very windy.
Yeah. Yes.
I was worried about you last time. Right then, can I also say we've just popped back on the ombre amber pendant, which was our today's. Oh, you're right. Today's today's must-have. It's absolutely beautiful, and it goes in colour grade on the amber pendant. It's superb. Now, what day are we on? Thursday. I get lost, honestly. I have to look at the diary. I have to look on my phone. I will be launching, I'm very lucky, I will be launching our Amber weekend at 8 o'clock this Saturday morning. And we've got brand new designs. We've got new animals and tree of life in amber and all sorts. It's going to be lovely. Sleep well, and I'll see you Saturday morning. Take care.
Getting started with Jewellery Maker couldn't be easier. When you spend $4.95 with us, you'll get a free welcome pack, which contains everything you need to get